Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we have to talk about it. What's a good investment in 2022? That's right. You know, an asset is your credit. So we got to talk about business and personal credit. And we're going to talk about other investments as well. But I want to hear from you. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now Gear, the Combat Edition. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to thank you so much for being here on the Wednesday night live stream where it's members only that can be in the chat room. Everybody else can watch, and that means members with the icon are going to be here in the chat room tonight. But everybody, please watch the channel, watch the live stream, and smash that like button, so the YouTube gods know that we're in the house and we have someone here. Let me see who's in the house tonight. First up, let's see, Auntie Val is here. Professor is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream, members only chat. And of course, she has the icon next to her name because only members can be in the chat room tonight. And she has the heart, and she has the strong and the strength, and she has her tagline. Good evening, family. Welcome. Once again, Auntie Val, thank you so much for being here. Victor Marrero's in the house. He has the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only chat with the icon. That's why he can talk. Everybody else, you're going to have to watch, but get that pen, pad, and paper ready. He has his tagline in tow. Hello, all. Let's do this. Thank you so much once again, Victor Marrero, for being in the house because it's 2021 is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's November 10th. And we only have about 40 days left before the calendar says 2022. Are you prepared? And before we get into this, I got to start off with a few things. Hold on. Notice I'm wearing the beach hat. That's right. The beach at Punta Cana. I'm wearing it, but not because I did any investments. Okay, not yet. But one of the investments we're going to talk about later has to do with Dominican Republic. And oh, by the way, Dominican Republic, they had more visitors in the month of October than in 2019. A new record, ladies and gentlemen, during COVID, during lockdown, during off-season. This is the highest amount of tourism to the Dominican Republic as a nation, a record. So all I can say is, I think when it comes to real estate investing in certain parts of the world, you may have a winner in the DR, but we're not going to talk about that just yet because you guys know how we like to do this because the OCs here, there's things down below in the description. You want your free $10 from Bitcoin, free $10 of Bitcoin is at Coinbase. The link's down below in case you're new here. The free $5 of Shiba is from Webull. The link is down below. Also, you might have to search for it. You want your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull as well? The links are down below. We have to get those things out of the way first because those are some of the things you should be investing in and continue to invest in 2022. There should not be any dispute about this or about now. And if you're new here, we're going to start getting you used to the investments, the assets that make you money while you sleep. All right. Now, of course, we are talking about business credit, personal credit. There's going to be a video I'm going to drop tomorrow for all you freelancers, all of you who say, you know what, I get a check coming in. I have to report to the credit or to the IRS because why? I make like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 from being self-employed. Well, There's a new app that's going to help you out greatly where you can pay yourself, where it goes into the buckets. They even will file your quarterly taxes for you to the IRS. They'll even give you your Schedule C all lined up for you because it is a business checking account. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, but you'll have to comment on that video. It's going to be dropped tomorrow. All right, let's get on with this because there's some things I want to get on started with because 2022, new technology, new financial systems are tweaking themselves. Things are coming out where you're going to have to be prepared to make investments or put your money under a mattress and let it depreciate. And what some of you may not understand what I'm talking about when it comes to depreciation, when your money is sitting still in a checking account, earning 0.01% or 0.5% or 1% or 2%, that does you no good, ladies and gentlemen, when inflation is well more than that. All right, Victor Marrero, Eric, I want to wish all veterans in this channel a happy Veterans Day tomorrow. Thanks for your service, sir and ma'am, and thank you for your service as well, Victor Marrero, and I appreciate that. Once again, I want to reiterate as well, happy Veterans Day. You have to, because these people spent their lives dying for us, sacrificing for us for this, well, I have to call it what it is, for this fake United States of America, because you have people out here talking about you have rights, you have Bill of Rights, you have a constitution, but yet you have people trampling on it, carrying around the rebel flag, which is actually traitors' flags. You got all that going on in America, and yet you still have people traveling around the world protecting your right to carry whatever you want around and post it up on YouTube, post it up on social media, no matter if it's lies. So either way, that's what they're fighting for, ladies and gentlemen, your freedoms in America. So get it straight. All right, sorry, I had to go off on that tangent. Wilson Koo, welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening, Mr. Bird and SSN family. He got his tagline right, 100% facts with the icon next to his name. He also says, happy Veterans Day to all that served to give us our freedom. Exactly, very well said. I add my salute as well, Mr. Marrero. That's it exactly. Evening, Auntie Val and Victor M. Auntie, good evening, Mr. Koo. All the niceties, ladies and gentlemen. Got the email notification for tonight's show. Thank you so much, Wilson Koo. It's not the emails. I get the emails still, but who gets the notifications from YouTube? The one that pops up when you're in the YouTube app and says, hey, this is starting, or the one that says a new, I don't know, the other one, it just pops up. I didn't get that tonight, but I do get the emails. I get the emails almost every time. All right. For 2022, I believe we'll have a hot real estate market. I think it will flip to a buyer's market. Have the cash duffel bag ready for the right offer. Exactly. I agree with that assessment as well. You better have your revenue streams coming in, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be rough out here. There's no escape. Nobody's escaping. Nobody's coming to save you. So you better have your duffel bag of cash, or you might want to have that business credit or your personal credit in order so you'll be able to borrow. But I will tell you this, if the economy does go bad, credit facilities dry up. They make it harder for you to get credit because when things go bad, they don't want to allow you to be able to charge because they're thinking, well, everything's going bad and they will not pay their bill. So we don't want to give loans out unless you have a higher credit score. But that's okay. We're going to go around that, of course. We have no barriers to entry. And that's why down below in the description, we have the first move that you need to make. You need to get your business, your office, your EIN number. You need to have a commercial business address. You need to have a business phone number, a business fax number. You need to have a business email address. And you use Opus Virtual Office. The link is down below. It's only $99 per month, except you use that YG1 code. That's right, the letter Y, the letter G, and the number 1, and you do not have to pay the administrative fee. They knock that off for you because you're an SSN Nation member or watching this video. So the link is down below. All right. Now I'm going to go, since I do have the business and personal credit, I also want to say Divvy. Again, if you have a problem with accounting, you can sign up with Divvy. So the blueprint is, let me give you a blueprint. You want to have Blue Vine, which again, no credit check, no check systems, but you will need a business with an EIN number. And you can sign up your business with Blue Vine. Almost 99% of people are accepted. The reason why I say Blue Vine is because once you start having revenues coming in, they will give you lines of credit or a loan. And basically, once you start getting around $8,000 or more per month in revenue, you will start getting lines of credit. But that's not actually the end all be all. Remember, there's a thing called leverage. This is business credit. Now, what you do is you sign up with Divvy. You link your Blue Vine bank account with Divvy. So now you have, let's call it, I'll just round up. Let's say you have $10,000 in revenue coming in. You use your Divvy debit, MasterCard, debit, Visa card, and you make payments out of your Divvy account because Divvy is actually an accounting expense software that is free. Guess what happens? Divvy also gives you a line of credit based on the revenue coming through. Leverage, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have noticed I started telling you about some leverage because I did the crypto on Monday where I said we're making thousands of percent APY on our crypto, and then we can go stake it somewhere else and earn some more interest on top of our staked interest. The same thing here, ladies and gentlemen. And now you're off to the races with no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. You too can do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, down below is the Divvy link, just like I said. All right, that's below the video in the description. Now, I know we have a few international people here. Wilson Koo's going to appreciate this. International people, in case you missed my video about a month or so back, if you're international and you say, hey, I want a USA credit report, because I'm international. I don't have a USA credit report. Well, guess what? There's a company called Nova Credit, ladies and gentlemen. You can sign up with Nova Credit, even if you're a refugee. How cool is that? You're a citizen of another country, but only certain countries you will qualify, you know, like Australia, Dominican Republic, UK, you know, nice, friendly countries. So therefore, the list is down below. You have to go to Nova. The link is down below, shall I say, and then you can go see the list where now if you are a UK citizen, a Dominican Republic citizen, and other citizens around the world, you can sign up with Nova Credit and they will start reporting to the USA credit bureaus. There you go. Go check it out. It's down below, and below that is A to B fuel card. No credit check, no qualifying. Again, A to B fuel card. You need to drive around. That's an expense as well. You get to write it off, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when you pay your bill using your Divvy account, you know how this works. Credit, credit, credit. All right. That's what the business side's going to be. All right. Let me see who else is in the house tonight. Let's go. Okay. Victor Marrero. Hello, sir. Good evening. Curtis Davis is here. Mr. Financial is in the house with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here on the Wednesday night SSN Nation live stream. Good evening, SSN family. Mr. Colfax. Yes, I'll take that. Raising financial IQ for the OCs. Thank you so much, Curtis Davis. And speaking of raising the financial IQ for OCs, Curtis Davis, a.k.a. Chili Davis, has his own channel on YouTube where he can tell you about other financial instruments such as stocks that we talk about and other things that he wants to talk about on his channel. So you can go check him out too under Chili Davis. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. U.S. friendly countries. That's right. That's what Nova does. That's exactly right. Vanessa Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And she has the icon next to her name with the tagline this evening. Hey, boss and SSN fam. Thank you so much for being here once again, Vanessa Gate. I appreciate it. And once again, if you're new here and just came in, please smash that like button so the YouTube gods know that we're in the house. And down below in the description, oh no, just what I talked about already for business and personal credit, that's an asset, ladies and gentlemen. You're not supposed to go out here and buy liabilities. You're not supposed to use this money to go out here and buy toys for Christmas. You're not supposed to go out here and waste that. You're supposed to be going to buy assets. Some of these things that you need to invest in 2022. And no, we're not going to forget about crypto either, but that's not the focus tonight because it's anything that may qualify as a good investment tonight. Bring it to the table, ladies and gentlemen. You never know who you might be able to help out. But I'm going to keep going down the line because I started the A to B. And also, there's another company called Tribal Credit. No credit check, no PG. And guess what else? Some people in the UK, some people in the United States, some people in Mexico, and other countries can also get credit from Tribal Credit. The link is down below in the description. We don't stop, ladies and gentlemen. It keeps going because next up we have Capital on Tap. No credit check, no qualifying once again. I don't know what to tell you. All these other people are running around here telling you to get these business credit lines, use your personal credit score. No, we need those bullets for later, ladies and gentlemen, because once we use our credit score over 4 times within 2 years, the credit bureaus start taking away our points. We don't want them to take away points. We don't even want to use our credit score at all if it's avoidable. We want to have credit based on no PG and no business credit, period. Capital on Tap down below, ladies and gentlemen. Also a link. And then if you want to monitor your credit report, then you use NAV, N-A-V. It's free. And since you have NAV, guess what else happens? They send you emails, contact you and say, your business qualifies for funding. You don't even have to go looking for it. But you do have to sign up and have an EIN number. It's also best if you have a Dun & Bradstreet number, which is also free to get. You guys getting this yet? All these assets all rolling downhill. This is easy. No barrier to entry. Nobody's stopping you. All right. Now, let's get into some more things because we already heard about some things to invest in 2022. And we know Victor Marrero said, hey, let's get it with the real estate market. He has his duffel bag of cash ready. You know who else has their duffel bag of cash ready? The hedge funds. They have their duffel bag of cash ready. You know who else? The banks for their free money. All of them have their duffel bags of cash ready because they got free loans. Unlike the OCs, we don't have that free loan money. But they're going to be competing with you when these properties come available. And then prices may escalate. You may have to compete. So it just depends on how long the real estate prices can be depressed. Zillow already exited. They found out it's not that easy out here. They thought they were doing something. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wilson Koo says, good evening. Evening, Vanessa. Hey, Koo man from Vanessa. All the love. What's up, sis? That's how we like it around here. SSN Nation members showing love. Auntie Val, all well as sis. Silverman Fox, welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to your name. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, everyone. Just punched in for class. That's right. Thank you so much, Silverman Fox. And please punch in and smash the like button and bring your pen, pads, and paper. That's right. In case you just signed up, I'm holding this for a reason because we're going to go over some investment options that I got to talk with you guys about because, of course, we have SSN Lifestyle. The future awaits. So there's something I want to add into the membership, and I want to get your guys' ideas on this. And so we're going to talk about that investment opportunity as well. All 3 stock markets were on fire today. As a negative, on fire. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Exactly. You got that right. Burning up. Man, people are losing cash flow. But you know what? There's some stocks that still continue to rise. And how about Rivian today, the IPO? All of a sudden it bust out, sold 156 vehicles, but yet they're worth more than Ford, GM, Honda. Can you believe it? They haven't even sold any cars, any trucks. But the mere fact that they're an EV and they have 100 or so vehicles that they can drive around, they got billions of dollars worth of an evaluation. We're going to talk about this in a second, ladies and gentlemen, talking about print money out of thin air. Agreed. But the roller coaster can be profitable. Exactly right, Auntie Val. You're supposed to take advantage. This is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Volatility in the stock market is actually what you want. Just like in the crypto market, just like in the real estate market. In fact, all assets, you want them to go down in price. You want to have a dip because you want to be able to buy for less. If everything keeps going up and up and up, that only means the rich will only be the ones that get richer. So you need a dip. So then the not so rich can jump in and get some of this. And so when the thing goes up 30, 40, 50%, the OCs get to win too. But you got to be in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why you got to have your brokerage account, whether it's Robinhood, whether it's Webull, whether it's Fidelity. I don't care. Whether it's Charles Schwab, for Christ's sakes. E-Trade, it doesn't matter. You need an account. You need to invest in assets, stocks, crypto, real estate, gold, silver, precious metals, and your credit is an asset, because the hedge funds and all those guys, when they're out there and getting those free loans, well, guess what? When you have good credit, you can also bid against these guys using your good credit or the lines of credit that you received. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got Captain J in the house this evening. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. He has the icon next to his name and he says, "What's up, fam?" What's up to you, Captain J? Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you showed up, because the investment opportunities, I'm sporting the beach right now, because after Aurora Luxury came out, I was sitting there disgusted by Aurora Luxury. I got to tell you guys, Aurora Luxury, using that name luxury, was not luxurious enough. We're going to talk about that later. Let me get into something first. Hold on. I was going to do the beach thing first. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put something else on the screen first, because this is much more important, because people don't understand why you need investments in 2022. This is very important, and why you need it. Well, let me show you why you're going to need it right here. Marrero touched upon it, and I'm not going to let it slide. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Remember what the SSN Nation, the host, myself, have been talking about for 2.5 years? Economics don't lie. Mathematics don't lie. Look at this right here. Remember when I told you inflation? What did I keep saying? People were like, "Oh, no, Eric, the Fed say inflation is only 2% a year." I was like, come on. Stop playing with this, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting played, because they don't want you to know that that $100 that you had in your pocket is worth $80 now, 8 months to a year later. They keep telling you, "Oh, no, no worries. We don't have inflation." Well, we have a problem, Houston, because look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You see it on the screen. Inflation continued its ugly rise in October. Yes. Well, it's no shock to SSN Nation members. All the new people here who have joined us, please smash that like button, because this is what we've been talking about for a while. This is why we've been prepared for this, because we knew it was coming. And look at this. It's right there for everybody to see. Consumer prices rose at 6.2% annual rate in October. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to tell you something right now. If anybody thinks their gas prices just rose 6%, you're smoking crack. If you think you bought food that just went up 6%, you're smoking crack. Over the last year, give me a break with this. It's at least triple this number, ladies and gentlemen, but they keep feeding you lies. Because why? You're not going to your boss and say, "Hey, you know what? I need a raise, man. Inflation is like 6%. I need a 6%. In fact, no, I need a 7% raise, because taxes are going to be taken out. In fact, that means I need 10% raise. You're going to give me that?" They're going to be like, "Hell no. We don't even want to pay you $15 an hour, let alone $25 or $30 an hour. Are you serious?" Come on, don't play yourself, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have to get on board with starting your own businesses, getting your extra streams of income, because they're sitting around here playing games, devastating the middle class, devastating the less fortunate. Devastation is everywhere, because only the top 10% will have enough money to buy up the carnage when it does occur. And by the way, here's that Rivian on there. Price increased 0.9% from September. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I just heard that they did like a $1 trillion infrastructure package. That means they're going to have to print money out of nowhere. You know, the country that has like $29 trillion deficit, which now means they're printing up $1 trillion of that greenback. The Benjamins, the Franklins, the Washingtons. And that means the money I'm holding right now is worth less. So that means it's going to cost me more money to buy the same thing that I could buy right now next month, just in time for Christmas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to get that out there just so you can get your position started now. Okay, we have solutions here. Don't worry about this, ladies and gentlemen. It's all going to depend on if these cryptos, the stock market, the real estate market, if they all cooperate along with the gold and silver markets. All right, let me know what you guys are thinking about this, because that's the first salvo this evening. All right, agreed, but the roller coaster will be profitable. That's exactly right. I like that hat, boss. Vanessa Kamagate. Yes, that is a sweet ass hat that I got there when I was in the DR. Rosa Rodriguez, not related to Andrea Rodriguez. Rosa Rodriguez. It was a complete accident. I thought Rosa Rodriguez and Andrea Rodriguez was the same person. Then when I got there, I found out Rosa Rodriguez is the master broker for the beach. So she was kind enough to give me this. And I must say, after she sent me over this, now I was a little more upset, but then I couldn't get upset too much. But you guys will understand what I'm saying after you see what the beach is doing now. All right, Zillow was overpriced homes and unwilling to work with local realtors. Exactly, Curtis Davis. You know what they were doing. They were making it a monopoly. You can make the price, whatever you want, on your Zillow.com. Then you could get people to come buy from you directly because you were wrapping it up with loan packages. Then you can charge them fees. So they were thinking, oh man, all we got to do is tell somebody their house that they just that they're going to buy is worth 300. We'll underwrite it, knowing full well the house is worth 250, but we're getting fees on both sides. They thought they had a winning combination. And then all of a sudden, they bought in the wrong markets. Why did they buy in the wrong markets? Because they couldn't buy in those hot markets where the prices were all going up, like, you know, Denver, Utah, Austin, Texas, Miami. They couldn't buy in those markets because as soon as they bought, it would go up. But those prices are not 200, 300,000. They're going to have to spend 700, $1 million. And they didn't want to tie up, start thinking about that. 1,000 homes at $1 million. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't do that. They deserve what they got. I'm glad. I'm sorry some people got laid off, but they deserve it. Gary White, welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. He has the icon next to his name. He has his tagline in tow. Good evening, SSN family, and let's get it. That's right. We're getting it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, don't go running away, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over. We got to talk about investments. I want to hear what you have to say about this. All right? Because I got more to show you. Don't go running away quite yet. All right? Because here we go. I'm going to keep bringing some other things up because here's what the real deal is. Let me show you guys something else that's going to be very, very, very interesting. Uh-oh. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to show you something else. A lot of people in America, everybody wants to be this millionaire for some reason. You know, ever since you grow up, all you keep hearing about is millionaire, millionaire, not even realizing that millionaires live right next door to you. Again, you guys, the old OCs here, you know, millionaires on average own a $425,000 home on average. So they live amongst you. You would never know it because they're not on social media faking. Okay? They have no reason to be there. They're happy. They have their money stashed away. They live comfortably in a modest home. They're not going out of their way to be buying all these crazy nonsense toys that go down in value. They're buying assets where they get to sit around, have fun, go do their businesses. That's what millionaires do, ladies and gentlemen. They have no time to be walking around filming themselves all the damn time. All right? So just letting you know that. And now let's get down to business, because people don't understand what's happening now because of this crypto, because of the stock market, because of the new financial system that's gonna happen. Look at this. I just had to bring this up because this millionaire running thing, you know what? Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to call it what it is. It's not about being a millionaire. It's about being happy. It's about living comfortably. You don't have to be a millionaire to do that. They're making you chase something that does not make you happy. Otherwise, you wouldn't have millionaires and billionaires killing themselves if life was that simple. It's not about the money. All right? It's about free time, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's what I want to show you right here. 56 million millionaires worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know I've talked about this. This is actually 2021 numbers. There's 7.6 billion people on the planet, and there's only 56 millionaires. That's it? Are you serious? That's a travesty. So yet you have 7 billion people going with this nonsense. Oh, I got to be a millionaire. I got to act like a millionaire, when in fact, there's only 56 million. I don't see, billions of people killing themselves because they're not millionaires, because that's not what it's about. Sometimes it's about family. Sometimes it's about having a roof over your head. Sometimes it's about having just what you need. Now, here's something that's very important right here that I need to bring up, because a lot of people think that I'm going to go out here and keep buying these courses for thousands of dollars, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, making these guys you're buying these courses from rich. And then they tell you, oh, I do all this other stuff. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking mess. You hear it. This is a no guru zone, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are out here talking all this noise about how much real estate they buy, how much this and that they buy, but yet they're asking you for money. Send them 1,000, send them 5,000, send them 10,000, send them 30,000. Look at this right here. 88% of all millionaires are self-made, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not the number that's important. The number that's important is, remember when they're telling you to get your education? We're not talking about seminar and webinar education. Look at this. 84% have a college degree. Let me come on screen for this. Numbers don't lie. 84% have a college degree. That ought to tell you something right there, ladies and gentlemen. That might want to tell you, maybe that little course that you're trying to bypass and become a millionaire, maybe you need that college degree that will help you. 84% of all millionaires have a college degree. Now, I'm not saying 16% of those people do not have a college degree and they're still millionaires. But guess what's going to happen in 2022? Crypto, real estate, stocks, and other financial instruments are going to be available to you right now. And there's going to be more people who do not have a college education that are going to become millionaires in 2022. I touched upon it a little bit. We've been talking about it ever since Auntie Val started talking about Strong Block, where you're earning money every day from your crypto investments. That's right. You're not going out here wasting your money on liabilities. You're actually investing in items that earn money every day while you sleep. That's how millionaires are going to be created, because why? They started their investments this year. And next year, millions of people are going to have $1 million plus in their accounts. Whether it's real estate, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. Are you going to be on board? All right, enough. I keep talking about it. I'm going to go back to that little that as well. All right, hold on now. Hold on. We have more to this. Zillow, was priced. That's right. Good evening, SSN fam. We already went there. And Affirm, SoFi rebounded 10% after hours. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's get real. Let's get real. Did I not discuss on Monday, in case you missed the live stream on Monday and you came here now, 100 million people are out of work in America. Where do you think these people are getting their money? They're going to have to use their credit cards. They're going to have to use their home equity line of credit, whatever they're doing. We have a record amount of consumer debt in America, and it's going to continue to rise. So therefore, Mr. Financial gives you a stock that you should be invested in. Affirm. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. AFRM, Affirm, stock, Upstart, stock. Get your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull down below. Get your $5 free of Shiba crypto down below from Webull. Wouldn't it make sense? He also mentioned SoFi. Would it not make sense that you should be in the credit side of the business? 100 million people out of work. 100 million people are going to need extra loans and credits. That means Upstart, Affirm, SoFi, and other companies are clearly going to be worthy of investment, right? Okay, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Evening, Gary W. Evening, Captain J. Mr. Koo, let's get it. That's right. Gary White, we're getting it. We're making it happen, not crack. Yes, Wilson Koo. Tiffany Young is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. She has the icon next to her name. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, everyone. Just getting off work. I hope all is well. Can't wait to get my freedom papers. That's right, Tiffany Young. I am certainly being overworked and underpaid, Tiffany Young, I might add, because when you work for somebody else, your tax liability, 20, 25, 30% out of your pocket. You can't do nothing about it. All right. So therefore, we want to get you those freedom papers. And by the way, it's going down. McDonald's and IBM eliminates jobs. That's correct. That's correct. You know, you're going to have these machines flipping burgers. But even then, who cares about that? Because those are $10 an hour jobs, $7.50 hour jobs in some states. You might as well get rid of them. Nobody can work for those. That's not a livable wage. That just frees you up to do your own thing because you can monetize yourself now, ladies and gentlemen. There's no excuse. Whether you want to do YouTube, a podcast, Instagram, TikToks, Facebook Lives, I don't know, whatever you want to do, you can do it and monetize yourself. That's the wave of the future. And then you use your money and go with these new crypto financial tools that you have at your disposal. All right, there's some people sitting here right now going, okay, Eric, we keep hearing you about this. Well, let me tell you something. Let me give you an idea, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you don't realize that you can borrow crypto. You can borrow against an asset, just like you can borrow against a house, right? Same thing in crypto. You can earn interest on your crypto every day from multiple sources. And if you use Celsius and Nexo, which is the easiest one for most people, you upload money, buy crypto on Coinbase, let's say US citizen, send it over to Nexo or Celsius network, earn interest on your money every day. They compound it every Monday, Friday to Friday. You earn interest and they compound it on that following Monday. Now you're earning interest on that compounded amount every day. Sure, 8%, 12% per year, but that's not the thing. The thing is this: if you borrow 25% of what you are holding there, you're not withdrawing, you're just leaving it there, using it as collateral, you can get a 1% loan against your assets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, no credit check, no qualifying, no barrier to entry. You have the money in 10 minutes or less. Done. Nobody's stopping you. So it's an asset that you're holding and it's interest only. And if it's on Celsius Network, you can have up to 3 years to pay it back. Inflation is double digits. Are you kidding me? This is the stuff that banks get away with. Get 1% loans, not have to pay it back for 10 years. Meanwhile, inflation is 20%, 15%. So in 10 years, the amount of money you borrowed is worth a whole lot less. Just think about it right now. 10 years ago, $100 probably bought you like 3 bags of groceries. $100 right now might buy you a half a bag of groceries. So if you can prolong your interest that you're going to owe years, then that means when it's 2030 and you're still paying $100 a month, that would be a joke. 2030 and you're paying $400 a month, that's going to be a joke. A bag of groceries in 2030 is going to be $400. Okay? So if you had a loan that could last 10, 15 years, but in this case, Celsius Network, you can only go out to 3 years, I believe it is, 36 months. All right? But the point I'm trying to make is because of infrastructure bill, because of inflation that I started off this show with, you are ultimately going to pay less over time. So you want to string this along as far out as you can. All right? That's just the ideas, but you can use crypto for that, just like you can use your real estate for that. All right? Let's see what else we got. Okay, here's a thought, fam. Do you think renting cars might be profitable because of the chip shortages? That's hard to say. Somebody else going to have to chime in on this. I personally was in the car business a long time ago. I just find it inherently a problem with the car business because people wreck your cars, bust up your tires and rims, don't even give a damn. And now you got to worry about insurance all the time. You can't call your insurance company 4 times a year and expect your insurance rate to be $250 a month. They're going to be like, what's going on with this car? There's other rules about renting. I just find it, I don't like renting cars, but yes, you can make money from it. But depending on the market, you have people tearing up cars left and right like it's no big deal. And that's why car rental companies started charging a lot more. Remember back in the day, 5 or 6 years ago, you could go to a city and they'd have $10 a night car rentals, $15 a night car rentals. Now you go to some cities and they're talking $120 a night, $90 a night. It's crazy. $250 a night. That's because people are out here doing crazy nonsense because that's what happens when you have a third world country. That's what happens when you have a government that owes $30 trillion and acting like they can just print money out of thin air. This is what happens when you have 100 million people out of work. They don't want to bring cars back. They're not going to fix the car that they tore up. So no, at this point in time, I do not personally like renting cars. That's a long way to go. And if somebody else thinks otherwise, please let us know, because I just never liked the upside. To me, there's no good upside because every time you rent your car, you're going to be at risk, whether it's going to be body damage, totaled, or whether it's going to be interior damage. It's just a risk, or whether they're going to bring the car back in the first place. Just a risk. Evening, Tiffany at Wilson Coup. BTC reached 69K. Oh, Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial. He's on the crypto watch, and it's rolling, ladies and gentlemen. You know why it's going to keep rolling. Here's what I think. This is why this is a good investment for 2022. Crypto. You know why? More and more people are going to be looking at other alternatives to make money. So that means instead of 220 million people that are into crypto, in 6 months, there'll probably be close to 300 million people worldwide in crypto. You need to make money alternatively. And if you know that you can make money every day on crypto holdings, why would you put your money in a bank? Wouldn't you take a risk? And on Monday, I showed you guys, some people right now are watching this, don't even understand. I was talking about Celsius Network. Joshua Felder sent me this over, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even have this. Oh, yes, I do have it up on the screen. Hold on. Joshua Felder sent me this. This is something we've never talked about. And he sent it over going, hey, do you know about this? Have you seen this? I was like, hell no, but it's one of those things too good to be true. So if I told you you can earn 50,000% APY, annual percentage yield on your money, if I told you you can earn 100,000 APY, you would still be like, this guy's talking crazy. And if I said 300,000 APY, you're going, okay, stop. This is way too risky, too good to be true. You're in fairy tale land. Yes, I agree with you on all of that. But check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This number right here, this one, oh my. This right here, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, does anybody see that number there? Now, this is clearly unsustainable. But that does say 345 million%. Clearly unsustainable. But here's the point I'm going to try and make here. Somebody right now just ordered DoorDash, and it cost $75, $100 for their family. What I'm trying to suggest here is you could put $100 that you just ordered from DoorDash. Somebody just came back from the movies and spent $100. Somebody just went to a sporting event and spent hundreds of bucks. And you could have just put those hundreds of bucks here and said, set it and forget it. And if this thing actually did, you can do a tenth of this, 345% APY. You would still have hundreds of thousands of dollars just for a few $100 of risk. This is called Snowbank, ladies and gentlemen. And it's on the Avalanche network. So, because I was doing Wonderland in time and I had some extra AVAX sitting around, I said, let me go over to Trader Joe and swap AVAX for some SB, which is this Snowbank. So that's what I did. And so then I staked a little bit of money. I think it was only $100 or something on Snowbank. I couldn't resist. And the beauty of this is the AVAX, which is the Avalanche network. The beauty of this is I could buy it Coinbase, send from Coinbase, that's the Avalanche, AVAX. I could buy it Coinbase, then send it to my MetaMask account in my Avalanche account. That's right, cross-chained it. And it showed up in my MetaMask on the Avalanche chain. And then all I had to do was go to Trader Joe's and swap for their SB token. And then I went there and did a stake. Crazy, right? Totally crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Is this beautiful? But I want to make sure it was Avalanche. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm probably going to, let me go look. Oh, and by the way, yes, it's the same rebase scenario every 8 hours. So let me show you. We might as well just get to it because this is what a good investment may look like in 2022. This is high risk, of course, ladies and gentlemen. This is unsustainable. The more people that they're going to get, this APY has to come down. All right, just in case anybody doesn't understand the mathematics, there's no way it can stay at this number. But I will say this, if it stays, I don't even care if it was 100,000. If it stays at these astronomical numbers and a few months go by, man, you could be in on something good. Okay, where's my MetaMask at? All right, I can't find it. Looks like I'm getting blocked. Let's see here. It keeps trying to do something else. It's trying to do something else here. What's happening? Okay, here, we'll do it a different way. All right, so I'm pretty sure it was on the Avalanche network. Uh-oh, let me see something. No, okay, cool. Oh, that's the Ethereum network. Wrong chain. Hold on. We're on the wrong chain, gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So anyhow, this is the MetaMask. I'm just going to log in. It shows I'm on the wrong network. So we got to get on Avalanche. So it was Avalanche. I just wanted to make sure. All right. So you can see what I staked, whatever this is right here, 0.02. And the coin is, what is the coin? 4,000. So roughly it's a little over 80, 90 bucks or something like that is in my account. Like I said, it was around 100, maybe. After you calculate, it might be. But you can see the SB token is 4,000 already. They got an APY of 288 million on this front page, and under management they only have 90 million. Their market cap 248 million. Can you realize if somebody actually starts paying attention to this snowbank and people start throwing their money in here, the coin price can go up, which means now the APY at this crazy number could rise even more. It's just ridiculous. So I thought it was worth $100 risk. You see what I'm saying? And here's what the next reward is in 6 hours. So they're doing the rebase for 8 hours. So you guys can see it. It's right there, Snowbank. Thank you, Joshua Felder, for this one. An investment that possibly is for 2022. But if you don't want to go this risky, then ladies and gentlemen, there's others. There's Olympus, DAO, 7,000 or 8,000 APY. Then you can move to Klima, which is 30-some thousand APY. Then you can go to Wonderland Time, which is now 70,000 APY. So anyhow, just giving you guys an idea, look at these reward yields, 1.3%. This is crazy. This is crazy. And so this could only get better, but you know what? It's probably going to get better. More people are going to find out about Snowbank. You guys just found out about it. Joshua Felder found out about it, but not that many people know about it. So somebody's going to come over here and they're going to stake. Look at this. They got MIM over here in the liquidity pool for 19%. But anyhow, we're not going to talk about that too much tonight because people don't understand how you can actually leverage your stake coins and leverage it and earn APY on your stake coins at another location. So now you can earn, let's call it, even if it was 100% APY annually, let's just say you can earn another 30 or 40% on your stake coins, which you're staking every 8 hours. Once you wrap your heads around it, I might have to figure it out for you, but I'm going to try to explain tonight how serious this is. All right, here's a thought, fam. Oh, yeah, the renting car. Evening, Tiffany Y. All right, BTC reached 69. There we go. Hello, lady. Expand on that, Vanessa. Do you mean rent them out or sell them or what? Exactly. Hey, Mr. Koo and Vanessa. Exactly. Preach, boss. Balance, balance, balance. That's right, Vanessa. Exactly. Affirm expanded their Amazon deal. That is true too, Auntie Val. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes, exactly. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to realize there's a place to put your investments, your money, your hard-earned money, and every investment is a risk. We cannot win them all. As long as we can win a few. Here's what Cuban always says. All I need to do is win one big time. That's it. And he's right. If one of these things work, so if you're in Klima, if you're in Snowbank, if you're in Olympus, if you're in Time, and you invested small amounts in each one, all you need is for one of those to last 1 year, and you have hundreds of thousands of dollars for less than $1,000. All right, that's how simple this is. You really need it to last 11 months. Or you can search the channel and look for the Professor Auntie Val in the house, even though I haven't officially gave her that nickname. I started using the Professor because Strong Block is her thing that she told us about, ladies and gentlemen. You buy 10 coins on Strong Block, roughly around $825 right now. So that means you got to make an investment of about $9,000. But you get 1/10 of the coin price. So you get roughly $80 a day at the current price. 30 times 80 is $2,400. $2,400 times 4, you get back your 10,000 in 4 months, or your 9,000 in 3.5, 4 months. If the coin price increases, then that means that reduces how long you get back your original investment. Strong Block. Yes, we did a video. You can search the channel on how to do it. She did a live stream with me to help explain it. Then I did another one. All right. So there we go. That's an investment that's going to be good for 2022. We're all hoping all of these last 4 months, 6 months, a year. A year would be key. Ripple announced their liquidity hub. They're going after all the money. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. They're already partners with the, hey, look, hey, be cautious. They're already partners with the federal government. All right. Ripple is not the same as XRP, though. They're different. But Ripple has been sitting on the sidelines all this time waiting for the day that the government was going to say, yeah, we're not going to regulate crypto. They've been waiting. They've been doing their Ripple around the world, low transaction fees. So now they're going to implement their XRP token, which is part of the ISO 20022 project with the federal government. Auntie Val, I'm talking about buying some cars, renting them out on Turo, taking advantage of the car shortage coming. Yes, I agree with your assessment. It makes sense from a business standpoint on one end, but I would say proceed with caution, because a lot of people are on Turo, on all these other platforms that rent cars. And a lot of people, once again, they don't come tell you the truth. They're out here getting their cars jacked. They're out here doing all kind of crazy stuff, telling you, oh, it's gravy. It's not gravy. So I'm just saying. So the more cars you have on the platform, the more exposure you're going to have. And depending on if those cars are free and clear versus having a loan or a lease on them is going to depend on how you're going to do. Because if you have a loan or a lease on a car, that car gets smashed up and the insurance agent come over and go, oh, we're totaling this vehicle, and you have a loan or a lease on it, your vehicle more than likely will not be replaced. So these are the things you got to worry about that the guys don't tell you about. Trust me, I used to be in the car biz a little bit. All right. They changed the laws in California because of the car biz I was in. So therefore, I know a little bit about this because I was doing something a little bit differently. I was not renting. I was subleasing vehicles. Luckily, though, back in the day, you can insure whatever car you want from the other person driving it. So they changed that rule too, where you can't drive somebody else's registered car in California and other states. So anyhow, that's the whole point about this. That's why I'm like, I don't know. It's high risk as far as I'm concerned. Interesting, as long as the margins make sense. Yes, just like a normal, typical. But unfortunately, I'm going to say this: proceed with caution, because you don't know what the margins are going to be is the problem. So I rent a car out for, let's call it $100 a day. So it makes sense for me. The guy says, okay, at the end of the week, it's $700. Okay, we win. Another guy, I rent another car, the same car to him again, $700. Except this time, rims jacked up, tires jacked up, and the bumper smashed up. Anybody doesn't know about how much cars cost in insurance? Go hit the front end of somebody or hit somebody in the rear. You're already at $3,000 to $6,000 damage, straight up when you take it to collision. So now you're going to have your insurance coverage. Let's call it $500 or $1,000, whatever. Okay, that's fine. But the problem is that little damage that you got tapped or they tapped somebody, hit the bumpers. All of a sudden, next thing you know, you're praying. You're like, man, I hope the frame's not messed up. Because if the frame's messed up, the insurance dude's going to go, okay, your car's totaled. And then there's just basically a payout, whether, if you have so if you own free and clear, they'll give you a payout. But your payout, they undercut you all the time. But yeah, you'll be able to replace the vehicle. And if, let's say they fix it, you still got a fixed car, almost like a salvage title now. The car itself is almost worthy of nothing because it's already been tapped. And the tapping is not like a one-off thing. People are just destroying vehicles. It's crazy. Absolutely. Borrow against your crypto. That way it's not a taxable event on your asset. That's right, Captain J. That's right. Exactly. You know what else? Let me post this up for you, Captain J. That's right. We're going to talk about it tonight. It's an hour in, ladies and gentlemen. Please smash that like button if you like what I'm talking about and what people are helping in the chat room. Please subscribe to the channel, and click the all notification bell. I'd appreciate it. Keep your crypto in your wallet. Hey, you know what? That is the most important thing. But you know, that is kind of the beauty of MetaMask. It's kind of like your coins are staked. They're sending you your money back on your MetaMask. I kind of like that. I think Captain J may be talking about an actual hard wallet where it's not online at all, because these places could get hacked. Even your MetaMask could get hacked. So that is always the wise solution. Tic Tac Kid Cobby making 200K on platform after losing job. There you go. That's a perfect explanation. If you're a go-getter, if you're a person out here who's an entrepreneur, fancies yourself for free time, then you do these things. You take a risk on TikTok or YouTube or podcast or Instagram. You do these risks, or you make your risk, make your money work for you while you sleep. That's what you do. Cabby Lane has 3.4 million views on TikTok. There we go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Good point, boss. People are concerned about the chip shortage with cars. Well, yeah, exactly. But what I'm trying to say is I wouldn't be renting my cars out to anybody in this environment, especially when you have 100 million people out of work. You have all these other people renting cars to actually renting cars to go do Uber and Lyft and ride sharing and DoorDash and things like that. So that's another one of the little fallacies and problems that the guys doing this Turo business is always touting. But by the way, they're touting, hey, give me some money and I'll show you how. Generally, they don't tell you the other side of the fence. So now I'm renting my car, which I give them a vehicle and it has 25,000 miles on it. The person has it for 2 weeks, but because he's doing delivery service 8, 9, 10 hours a day, the car comes back, it has 10,000 miles on it. So now your asset is depreciating, which I can get a write-off because it's a business. But the point I'm trying to make is your asset is depreciating because the more mileage it gets, we now need to deal with maintenance. A vehicle is on a maintenance schedule. You should never go outside of that maintenance schedule if you can avoid it. You shouldn't be sitting there going, hey, you know, the manufacturer says, the maintenance schedule says, change my oil every 5,000 miles, but I know I'll wait till 15. All right. Why would you not pay the 50, 60, 70 bucks or less to change your oil? Why are you going to take these risks? You wouldn't. But when you're renting a car, the person has your vehicle racking up miles past the maintenance specifications. And then the next thing you know, you have mechanical problems, which now means that vehicle's out of service. And that also means you're paying money for the repairs. These are just little things that these Turo cats don't even talk about. I'm like sitting here like, what, you guys have like the perfect renters or something? I was like, people don't care about your car. They'll bring it back with trash inside. They'll smack somebody. They'll run over curbs. And then they'll bring your car back. And none of these guys are talking about it. It's crazy. That's not how people operate. But anyhow, I'm just saying, you got to be careful. Back in the day, you won a car auction, bought car for 2K and flipped it 5K. That's it exactly, Curtis Davis. That's it exactly. And you guys know I got stories. So I went down one time with, you guys know Willie Red. Next time he's on, you can ask him about it. So me and Willie's at a car auction. We're at one of those, what do you call those? The charity, where people give their cars to charity to get the tax write-off. So we're at the charity auction and somewhere, I can't remember where we're at. Anyhow, in the Bay Area, California. And we rolled down there and we're just sitting there talking because these cars are being sold for 200 bucks, 150, 500 bucks. And so this little, anybody know the Cutlass Grand Ams? So Grand Prix. So they look similar. So all of a sudden this little brown Grand Prix comes rolling in. And I'm sitting in the back with Will. We're sitting there eating. And the car is running. And they said something like, who'll give me 50 bucks? And I'm sitting there like, that car is running, right? And nobody wants to do it. He's going once, going twice. I'm like, hold on. I never checked the vehicle out. I was just there checking to see how things go. So I bid like 75 bucks. Going once, going twice, sold to that gentleman in the back, which was me. I told Will, I tapped him and I said, man, I just bought a car. He's like, are you kidding? We didn't even look at any cars. I said, I know, but there's a car up there running. There's no smoke coming out. It sounds perfect. Well, I'm familiar with vehicle sounds on engines. I was like, you listen to it. It's not even, it's perfect. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So we get to the car. This vehicle has all power options. It was crazy. Power windows, power roof, cruise control, the whole nine. So now we're driving back to SAC. He's driving my car, and now I'm driving this brown bomber, as we call it. And lo and behold, the car drives from Bay Area to Sacramento. Great gas mileage. It didn't blow up. I have that car for like 5 to 10 years. I give that car out to people when they come to town. I give that car out to people. In fact, I gave Will the car when he busted up his truck. I let him have my vehicle for like 3 months, maybe longer. But I bought it for $75 at an auction. I didn't care if it got beat up. That's what you should be doing with these vehicles, because people are going to jack up your cars, even though Will didn't jack up my car. All right. And if he would have fixed it. But the point of the matter is, opportunities are out here all the time. But in this day and age where people don't care about another person's property, I don't really like that taking that risk. All right. And then ultimately, after 6, 7, maybe 8 years of having this vehicle, it got stolen 3 times because it was old school. It was an 80s vehicle, and everybody wanted it. So they popped the column, stole it, drive off. Police would find it 3-4 days later. I go down the pick and pull, grab a column, put a new column in. I did that 3 times. It was funny as hell. After 7 or 8 years, I finally sold the car for like $1,000. I gave it to somebody. It was crazy. Well, Celsius, you can still earn interest on your crypto even if getting a loan against it, correct? No, incorrect. So I can get a loan for 1% interest, but continue. No. What'll happen is I'll do it this way. You have BTC in your account and you have Matic in your account. You use collateral against BTC. Your BTC will not earn any interest because you got a loan against your BTC. But the Matic and all the other coins that you have in there, they will be earning interest. That's how it works. But the one you borrow will stop earning interest. But the other ones will make up for the 1%. So either way, you still win. Ohm, Time, Wonderland, Klima, all the way better than a lottery ticket or gambling. Captain J is exactly right. That's what I'm trying to say as well. Thank you so much for bringing up that point, because to me, exactly, people out here going to the casino. By the way, Las Vegas. Can you believe 100 million Americans out of work, the rest of the world still going to Vegas, record profits in Vegas. People are out there gambling in pandemic land. This is insane. I can't believe it. And this is a good point right here. People are out there gambling, building more towers for Caesars and MGM and all these guys, but they won't come and give up 3, 4, 500 or 1,000 to possibly earn million with these other ones that Captain J is mentioning. Ohm, Time, Wonderland, Klima, and now that Snowbank. Unbelievable. The rewards on DeFi is crazy. Exactly. It's getting real crazy because you can leverage, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably do a video about the leverage, because if you can earn, let me see if I still have Snowbank on. I do. Okay, look at this right here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So every 8 hours, remember this coin, SB, the SSB, that is going to get an extra, like in this case, what is that? 1406, 0.001406 is going to be added to this total in 6 hours and 17 minutes. All right. Now, you can actually wrap the SB. Let's say I go to Abracadabra and they allow me to wrap the SB, meaning a WSB. All right. Now I go to a farm or a pool and I find somebody who's going to give me 20 or 50 or maybe even 100% APR for my SB. The wrapped SB still is earning interest every 8 hours. So not only am I earning interest every 8 hours, I'm earning interest at another location in a liquidity pool or in a farm that's also giving me, let's just call it 2% a day. Now, when I bring it back out unwrapped, now all of a sudden, I not only got the interest from that 2% a day, which could be $2 or $3 a day, it also times the 3 times a day on the wrapping. So you understand, that could be 100% more on top of the 3 times. So now you're doing 300 times over the course of, let's call it a month. That's very powerful leverage, making money work for you twice. And actually, there's a way you can make it work for you 3 times. But when we get into 3 times, what that means is now I'm going to borrow against my liquidity pool, and I'm going to take the money I borrowed, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go put it back into the wrap token. Now are you getting it, ladies and gentlemen? So now you're making money 3 times with the same money. And then you're using the liquidity pool interest. You take that out every week, every 2 weeks. You use that and you buy yourself, in this case, some more SB. Wrapped SB, which is earning a rebase every 8 hours. And on that wrapped SB, you're also earning that 2% that you just borrowed. And now because you're adding more SB, your collateral is still at the same percentage. Think about it. Think about it. This is why I pointed out 56 million millionaires worldwide. But next year, you might as well just add about 5 to 10 million if any of these Time, Wonderland, Klima, even the Snowbank I just showed, if any of those can last 11 months, you have about 5 to 10 million millionaires that will be added, probably more. All right. And there's some people that are going to get there a lot sooner because they're going to leverage, just like I told you right now about how to leverage it and earn not only 70% APY, 70,000 APY, but now that 70,000 APY, because you're earning a 2% every day on the rebase, now that turns into like 140,000 APY. All right. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. The rewards on DeFi is crazy. Exactly. Joshua, have you heard Kenneandra project up 30%? I haven't heard of that one. Did I miss Joshua Felder's in the house? He did make a video, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I think I'm going to be dropping 2 videos tonight. I didn't see Joshua Felder in the house earlier. Let me see. If I missed him, I'm sorry I missed you, Joshua Felder, but welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Wow, that's crazy. Exactly, Vanessa. That's what I'm saying. KDA token was 20 cents last year. Today, $23. Hey, this is what I'm talking about, though. While people are sleeping, these are investments that you need to consider in 2022. Think about it. $50 investment, $100 investment at 20 cents. Of course, this is after the fact. You know, we're Johnny come lately. But all I'm trying to say is everybody has that opportunity right now. You just don't know which coin is actually going to do something crazy. I'm trying to think of this other one that we were talking about that's currently around $30 a coin right now. That's also into this Dow Finance. I can't remember the name of it. There's so many of them. I lost my train of thought on that one. But that's the one that's 300 and some odd % APY right now. 300,000 APY right now. And I can't remember the token or the name of it. There's too many of them. I like that, Professor Val. Yes. Right, Vanessa, cosigns for the professor. Auntie Val, you open up a can of worms with that strong block. Exactly. About to get my third node. You rock. Campton J, this is beautiful to hear, man. It's like clockwork, taking candy from a baby as long as it works. Everybody, you got to understand, it's working right now. Way to go, Captain. And not only that, he's using some of the money that he's been making from the rebase every day, the 110%, he's using that to buy another strong block node. So he's using their money to make more money. Be in the bank, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the bank does with your money. You make a deposit, they take your money and go do this crazy stuff with it, and then say, hey, you know what? I know you gave us $20,000, but you know, this month, here's your 20 bucks. Here's your 20 bucks. Meanwhile, you know, they're doing exactly what these liquidity pools and all that's doing, making thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands off your $20,000 deposit. And here's 20 bucks. Thank you very much for your interest. Thanks. Thank you for making us rich. We were talking about metaverse on Monday. I did some research on 2 ETFs that will be involved with this concept. NVIDIA, yes, and you. I pulled the trigger on both for long term. Welcome to the party. Victor Marrero, he made his stand, ladies and gentlemen. He did his own due diligence, and he said, I'm joining the U. SSN University, he's already a member of. SSN Academy, he's already a member of. SSN Nation, he represents. And then he did his due diligence, and he says, I'm getting the U, the unity, ladies and gentlemen. NVIDIA, ladies and gentlemen, and I agree with him. We have both of those along with Meta. We have that too, because that's another little ETF. And I'm trying to think, there's one more. Oh, Fun, PHUN, got some more of that. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Get that metaverse while you can. If you missed the Monday live stream, 2022 is metaverse land, Decentraland. Get that MANA, M-A-N-A. That's right. By the way, MANA is crypto, M-A-N-A, and U is a stock. NVIDIA is a stock. Meta is a stock. So make sure you get your Robinhood and Webull app from down below so you get your free shares of stock. Now, let's see what else. Yep, Kadena shows everyone coming for Ethereum and their insane fees. Oh, I'm glad to hear this, because I'm just like, I'm avoiding Ethereum at all costs. If one of these DAO guys uses Ethereum right now, I'm just like, forget about it. I'm not doing it. Because think of it this way. Even if you transfer, let's call it, like I say, we'll keep it like in ordinary citizen land, $1,000. By the time you deposit $1,000, do the swap, do the exchange, you literally gave up like $250 because of the Ethereum network fees. So I just basically was like, forget these guys. I'm doing Klima, I'm doing Snowbank, I'm doing Wonderland. Everybody else who's on the Ethereum chain, I'm not investing in. Because everybody else, you have 1,000, you'll end up with at least $930, $940, maybe $950, $960. But I'll be damned spending this for $1,000, giving up 15% of your money in fees that goes to nothing. Thin air. And by the way, that little $100 that they steal from you, that could be $1 million next year on these platforms. So when you really start thinking about it, that $100 at 70,000 APY, that's $700,000. I mean, this could get up there, especially if it's that the Snowbank, that's millions. But if they even get into the hundreds of thousands, $100, that's like $100,000 million. Seriously? Because you want to be on the Ethereum chain? Forget that. I'm mad at this, because that's basic. They're just decentralized anyhow, man. I won't even start with Ethereum. Crypto, ETH up 60%, BTC up 60%, Shiba up 1,000 since January. Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about Shiba in January, February, thanks to the people here at the SSN Nation. And by the way, please smash the like button because we need the YouTube guys to know that we have people here watching. Stop Struggling Now channel. All right. Yeah, ETH and BTC should just be like gold and silver. If you're going to buy ETH, then just buy and hold. BTC, buy and hold. There's no reason to move that stuff around because of the fees they charge. When there's other people like Avalanche, Polygon Network, all these guys where you're sitting there going, hey, I just swapped into, just like when I did Snowbank, and I just swapped in 12 cents. 12 cents. That's it. That's all it cost me. Ethereum, it would have cost me 30, 40 bucks for their fees to stake in. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But anyway, that's my rant. FNS accommodate. I like the car rental idea, but 3 things come to mind immediately: insurance, parking, storage, and a reliable maintenance team. Those are the big ones. That's exactly the point on those. Vanessa, check out Hustler Kung Fu. He lost 2 of his luxury cars on Turo. There you go. Exactly. That's exactly right. And he's very well off. So generally he's going to own his cars. So even if somebody messes him up, he can get them fixed and then he can rent them back out. But there comes a point of no return. You have enough of these vehicles getting smashed up. Now they become driving hazards. So it's not. So again, for me, not in this environment, especially when that same money that you're using, you can use that to invest in other assets with lower amounts of risk. No reason, especially with the strong block, especially with all this other crypto going on. You're going to spend on 2 vehicles, 4, 6, 8 grand. And to me, it makes perfectly good sense to spend $1,000 on these Ohm, Wonderland, Snowbank, and all that, because even out of $1,000, you still are going to be close to $1 million or more than $1 million if they last a year or 11 months. So to me, I'm not going to be wanting to spend 10, 12, 14,000 on vehicles that go down in value. And yes, I can switch it out and sell them, flip them. But the question is, I still don't know what the flip value is going to be. And it's a depreciating asset in reality. So one day people could wake up and be like, okay, used car prices are back to normal. You know, they're not going to be crazy. Thanks, boss. Good points made. Thank you. Yes. Thanks, fam, for the feedback. Exactly. But that's what we're here for. But again, it's all up to you. When you run out the numbers, any investment is personal. When you run out the numbers, you may say, hey, you know what? It's worth the risk to me. And that's the beauty of being doing business and investments. Everybody sees things a little differently. And especially when you make an investment, you're already predicting, just like that contract you have, you're already knowing before you actually do the investment how you're going to plan on making your revenues and monies. Good evening, Eric and SSN family. Diesel Mike is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream with the members only chat icon. Diesel Mike is here and his tagline's intact. I'll say it again. Good evening, Eric and SSN family. Good evening to you too, Diesel Mike. I appreciate you being here. All right, Diesel Mike, welcome back to SSN. Evening, Diesel M, Wilson Koo. We can fund those self-storage businesses. Beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Will Curtis D loved that movie. Exactly. Was that Hector? That's it. Hector DAO on Phantom Network. Potentially the new Olympus DAO. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero, for mentioning that. I still haven't staked on Hector DAO because they are doing their nonsense with the Ethereum. I can't get the heck. So I used DAO. I went over to swap on Spooky Swap, I believe it was. They go, oh, no, I'm sorry. We got to charge you like $65 or $75 for the swap there, and then another 15 or 30 on the other swap. I was like, that's $100 and some. I was like, I'd just rather come out and just go to Wonderland. I mean, and only give you guys 30 or 40 bucks. Call it a day. That's crazy. If that, I don't even think I have to give that much out for being on the Avalanche network. So yeah, so I got DAI sitting there because I didn't want to swap because they're using Ethereum. And I haven't figured out how to bypass Ethereum either, which there's got to be a way. Even when I did any swap, it was crazy. Any swap said like $38 or $40 on both ends. So it was $80, $75. I was like, no. You were hot on the trigger. Well done. Exactly. The 5 ETFs I researched that will be involved, the metaverse are NVIDIA, Meta, IMMR. Oh, we got some new ones, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pid pad and ready. IMMR, I did not mention that, and the MTTR. Do your own research and check them out. Keep in mind, this is long-term investment. That is what I want to reiterate. This is just like the EV market when one day, 3 years ago, I said, hey, think about NEO, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody's like, NEO, an IPO for NEO, an EV company out of China? Why would I buy their shares at $6? Why would I do that? They went from $6 to $14 or $15. I made another video and I said, hey, you doubled your money. Don't you think you should take out what you invested plus a little bit of profit and leave the rest in there? Some people listened, some people didn't. Then when it went down to $2.80, $3, we sat right here and said, oh, this is perfect. Buy some more. And a lot of people in SSN Nation did. And then it proceeded to go up to $30, $35, $39. Well, I don't know about you, but, thousands of percent on your money, you might want to take some profits. Why be greedy? Right? Okay. Well, you have the same thing going again, ladies and gentlemen, except now it's the metaverse. And it's wide open. And crypto has to deal with the metaverse, by the way. So that's why you can win twice. Wilson Kuit, Curtis Davis, good evening. All right. Hustler, Kung Fu, quit Turo. I don't blame him. Hey, I told you, this is high risk. There's a lot of people. He's at least telling the truth. There's a lot of people out here doing these Turo things, talking about send me $500, send me $1,000. I'll show you how to do it. They don't even want to talk to you about all this stuff. They want to make it seem like it's all a piece of cake and easy. No, you're dealing with the general public. Let's just face facts. All right. What's up? Okay. Any thoughts on Lucid? Some speculate that it's the Tesla killer. No, Diesel Mike, I have no thoughts like that on Lucid. All I have on Lucid is, yes, you should invest in Lucid 2022 long term, but Lucid's on a whole nother planet. They're not even in the same solar system as Tesla. The reason why? They're doing a luxury vehicle market. They're trying to sell a freaking EV vehicle for $150,000, $160,000. What's going to happen when the Neos and the Fords and the GMs and the Hondas and the Mercedes and the Porsche and all these, well, they already have their EVs. And they're selling practical EVs that get distance. Maybe it's 100 miles less or 50 miles less for a third of the price. What's going to happen? That's all I'm going to say. Lucid's probably going to come out with another model. But presently, they're with the ultra luxury model. It's a nice, what is it, the Air, I believe. But I'm bullish on the future. So Lucid, I said invest when Lucid was like, what, $20, $18? If it drops below that, I would say invest again some more. Because Lucid actually has some engineers from Tesla. So that's something to be said. It's just that there's only going to be so much market share, especially when those chips come back and it just becomes a worldwide thing. You're going to have Chinese companies, American companies, European countries, all on the EV bandwagon. And that means the cost is going to come down. So I don't know if Lucid will be able to maintain this $150,000, $170,000 price points when other companies are going to make similar sedans and they're going to be 80, 90K. That's all I'm saying. But for right now, hey, you got to rock with these guys, the EV guys. You guys know that's the future. You got to rock. Charge point dropped. Should be getting some charge point. You guys know how we do this. If you're new here, here's how you do this. If you believe in a stock, especially a future stock, and it goes down 20, 30%, you should buy some more. Your dollar cost average will go down. So now when it goes up to a certain point, now you're going to be happy. I'll give you a case in point. One of my friends called me up like a year ago, and he said, "Hey man, I don't know, I'm buying Tesla. Tesla went up to like 6 something or 700. He was buying every other week from his job, and he was like, "Hey man, I don't know about buying Tesla now because I bought it like 6 or 700, and now it's down to like 500 or 600." I had to talk to him. I said, "Hey man, Tesla's worth 3 times as much as what it's priced at right now. Just keep buying more." So I just called him up last week and I said, "Now, are you happy you kept buying more? Because your dollar cost average is now, instead of it was 700, now it's like was in the fives, upper 500s. Your portfolio is now double." I said, "Now, see, aren't you happy you didn't bail?" That's what some people do. He was going to sell. Some people sold last year when it dropped down from 700 down to 580 or whatever it was. But no, you have to believe in companies. You look at them, the fundamentals, look at what they're doing. Then you say, "Hey, wait a minute. Like Tesla, is it really a car company?" When they have trucks, the Cybertruck, when they have semis, they're working on battery technology. They have autonomous driving. So they have so many different things, charge point and their charging stations. You have to keep in mind, these guys are a company, a juggernaut unto themselves. They don't really need anybody else other than the battery makers. But then they made that deal with the mines. So now they have their batteries. They don't have a problem making those either now. Lucid hit $45 a share. See, there we go. I haven't even checked it out. You guys know I sold a lot of my shares, but then I was like, I'm not selling everything because you guys know how it is. You have to buy in the future. EVs and suppliers are the future. Metaverse and suppliers and games and crypto are the future. NFTs are the future. If this finance situation works with the Wonderlands and the Klima and all that, that's going to be the future. So get on it now. Yeah, y'all know I'm never selling my Tesla $1,200 a share. It's a bargain. Future price $2K. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because these guys have the European, they have a factory they're making in Europe. They have the factory in China. They have the factory on 3 continents with going with the 4th continent. You know how many vehicles these guys are going to be able to sell while the rest of these guys are sitting around twiddling their thumbs? I'm just like, this is crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 hour, 32 minutes in. This has been a sterling discussion so far, but I do want to say we have more. Don't go anywhere, because I want to know what you guys think in the SSN Lifestyle family. I'm going to play one of the videos. Let me start with number 1. I'm going to play one of my SSN Lifestyle videos. Oh, in fact, I'm going to play the actual SSN Lifestyle voice video. The first one. Let's go with that, because I got to get myself a drink of water. All right. We'll be right back. Check this out.
SSN Lifestyle. Do you want to travel and see the world? Stay in luxurious accommodations. Have peace of mind and relaxation. The financial freedom to enjoy the life you deserve? Well, welcome to the SSN Lifestyle. Your financial health will create your wealth. We're here to help you drive to your destination of greatness. And we have the start button. If you are willing to learn, put in the work, and help others achieve their goals and dreams, then please join us for a better future. And welcome to the SSN Lifestyle. We will help you create happiness and freedom to enjoy life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen that, let me know what your thoughts on this. Some of you might now be going, "Hey, what's this SSN Lifestyle?" Hey, this is a membership program that we have here, and it's in pre-launch right now. The link is down below in the description. You'll see SSN Lifestyle. We have a Founders Club, and Founders Club members receive special, very special deals. And they're the only ones. There can only be 15. That's it. There will ever be. And by the way, if you're in SSN Lifestyle, you should have received an email, because you're going to have to go sign up with the SSN Lifestyle website, but use the link in the email because we do have the software linking. So you should also receive an email saying, hey, go sign up in the back office for your referral link so you can refer other people to buy products and services. Before, that link wasn't happening. So now it's all working. So we have the ecosystem ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And I'm going to talk about this right now. All right. The beach. Okay. We're going to talk real estate. We're going to talk real estate because it has to do with the beach. I'm going to bring this up. And the reason why this has to do with the beach is because on SSN Lifestyle, I want to know what you guys think. Remember, this is about investments. I want to know what you guys think. All right. Hold on. We got something here. Gambling tokens could be a future play. Yes, it is going to be a future play. Thank you so much, Auntie Val. There's so much movement in the crypto space. Not only is it gaming, it's also gambling. CSC, VPP, DRAC, NFT, horse race. I know, do research first. This is all in a sphere that's unknown. This is going to go down. We just don't know who the winners are going to be. So hopefully it's cheap enough where you can take a risk on a few of the options available to you. But Auntie Val, the professor, is giving us information right here. Write it down. In fact, hold on now. I got to write this down. I've never seen these before. CSC, VPP, DRAC. See, ladies and gentlemen, you just never know. Somebody might be dropping some gems. But as we always say, we're not financial advisors. We're not gurus. But we do try to help people in the no guru zone. And it's up to you to do your own due diligence. Wow, Auntie Val, interesting, from Captain J. Exactly. The professor speaks. You got to listen because she's been right about all the crypto she's ever talked about here. Love the video. Thank you so much, Wilson Koo. I appreciate it. Auntie Val, I can just imagine an MGM coin. It's already coming. I've seen it, Diesel Mike. Harris coin, Caesar's coin. Yes, that's what's going to happen. And again, they're not even going to have to worry about the pit boss tracking you anymore because it'll all speak for itself because they'll have all the betting. They'll have everything. All they have to do is look on the computer. So now you get to be a VIP a different way, but you can't fake the funk. Casino coin is trying to do just that. Exactly, Auntie Val. There was another coin. You guys remember I went to the Philippines 2 years ago, was it? There was a company there. They actually are operating in the Asian market using their crypto. Yeah, America won't let you do that. Right? You could do a KYC for it, but the American, they made up rules where it made it very difficult for these guys to be in America. So anyhow, in fact, that just reminds me, I got to add one of my SSN lifestyle videos with the Philippines casino coin. All right, let's talk about some real estate. Okay, so here's the deal. You guys know I was number one was the beach. That's the reason I went to the Dominican Republic originally. I was going to buy a 2-bedroom at the beach. Initially, it was $126,000 for the 2-bedroom at the beach, and at the arena, a 2-bedroom was $112,000. Even though they claim it was 100 meters, actually it's 80 meters or thereabouts, and they were counting the terrace as the other 20 square meters for the bottom level. So then after I go there, I looked at it, and I'm going to show you guys the same thing. And it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, where 1 bedroom had the en-suite for the master bath and the bedroom. The other bedroom shared the bathroom with everybody in the living room and themselves. So right then and there, that was like a no-go zone for me. I was like, I need 2 master suites, right? So at least if I'm going to get a 2-bedroom, and especially at that time, $112,000 at arena and $126,000, that was on the high end for a 2-bedroom. So then what happened? After seeing this location, I said, okay, and the beach thing was all right, whatever. My temperament soured a little bit because I go over to this place called Vista Cana to go check it out because they also have a beach, man-made beach, salt water. So I get out there. They have snack bar already set up. They have their music venue out there where people can already hang out. They already have Oasis del Lago where people actually live there. The rest of the place is dirt. I got lucky. The owners of the project are sitting there 11 months, well, in December of last year. They start talking to me and they start going, hey, Eric, there's going to be like this another golf course out back. They neglected to mention another beach out back, which, by the way, that's out there now. And they started telling me about other things. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on over here? And then lucky enough, Andrea Rodriguez sent me this at Panorama Gardens. And she sent me something that said 2-bedroom, 3-bath with a terrace, literally 132 square meters of space between the terrace and the interior. And then my favorite thing happened. Both bedrooms have their own master bath. And then there's a half bath in the living room. And then upstairs on the terrace is another full bathroom, and the terrace is 550 square feet. So now I'm sitting there like, how much is this? They said 122,000. So clearly I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy at the beach for a 2-bedroom regular for 112,000 or 126K. Why would I do that? I have a penthouse for the same price. So that's why I went away from the beach, because I was like, Vista Cana has sports complex. They have a beach club that's already supposed to be there. I see the one at Oasis del Lago was already being built then. Then I knew about the sports complex, the biking trails, the cycling trails, the running trails. And then there's restaurants on site. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. There's more than that. So I was just like, why would I buy at the beach? That's ridiculous. And at the time, the beach didn't have anything. They didn't even tell you where they had any tennis courts, soccer fields, fitness center. They literally was just saying, this is all we have. And they wanted me to spend, well, didn't want me to, but they were offering 126 for the 2-bedroom at the beach. Today's prices, it's now a deal. But at the time, I was like, no, I'm going to Vista Cana for this. So that's why I had to set this up for you. All right. And that's why instead of getting something at the beach originally, I got something at Vista Cana, because for the same price, I have a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom penthouse unit. Whereas at the beach, actually the beach would have cost more, 126K. All I would have had was a 2-bedroom condo. That's it. On the bottom floor, which is cool, but that would have been it. So to me, not good enough. All right. Auntie Val, back to the coin list. Big casinos already going cashless. Exactly, Auntie Val, because that way they don't lose money. The same thing that the federal government is trying to do and banks are trying to do. That way it's easily trackable. Know who's, oh, thank you so much. Pay Well Daily. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for the donation. I humbly appreciate it. Sir, I have something great to share with you in the crypto space soon. Thank you. Pay Well Daily. You know where to find me. Eric at StopStrugglingNow.com or support@StopStrugglingNow.com. You know we listen. We're an entrepreneur. We're an investor. We listen to opportunities. We do our due diligence. We check it out. So therefore, send it over to me and let's share. Let's do it. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate it. All right. So now I gave you the backdrop on why I chose the Panorama Gardens. Panorama Gardens at Vista Cana. And not only that, at Panorama Gardens, we have a place called the Zen Place, which has more pools, which has a cafeteria and a restaurant, which has a yoga center, which has a spa, which has a fitness center, which has an art gallery. I mean, it's just ridiculous. At the beach, all they had was my 2-bedroom condo. And then they would tell me, Eric, we got a hotel condo that we're going to have that's going to have restaurants and all this and that and the other. I'm still like, okay, so where's the sports complex at? You know, Where's that fishing lake at? Where's all this other stuff that like the Vistacana has? They're like, oh, we'll have this over here, over there. Okay. So now I just gave you guys a little backdrop on why. Okay, I'm on the wrong page. Hold on a second. I didn't realize I had two opened. So here, let's get over here. This is going to be, oh, I see what happened. Okay, it didn't want to open for me. Okay. All right, I see now. I think it's going to open in another window. Nope, it's opening same window. All right, check this out. This is the beach. You see it matches the hat. That's why I'm wearing it tonight. Rosa Rodriguez, the master broker, is awesome. But now, after I said all of that, you guys know I've been looking for a villa. And because it's 11, 12 months later, the villas that you could have bought for 120, 130 are now 190, 210, 220, except at Primavera, which is 125. But Primavera doesn't have restaurants on their property. So SSN Lifestyle members, if you're a Founders Club member, and if you're a Premier member, I was looking for a property that Founders Club members and Premier members can rent out along with the company. And also, this is also a place that Founders Club members and Premier Club members can come and stay. So now we have to up the game, right? We can't just go with a 2-bedroom unit. And even if it's a penthouse, that's nice. But penthouse units, the Wave, that's a nice unit, 3 levels, but that's $199,000. Aurora Luxury, the penthouse unit is a nice size, but again, it doesn't have the rooftop terrace, doesn't even have a bathroom on it. It's just a slab. And all they do is give me some pergolas over the top. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this? So yeah, I can put stuff up there, but so what? And now I'm over at Aurora Luxury looking at that penthouse, and I'm like, that's not worth it. You're going to spend 200 grand for that. Then, not only that, I sat there and I said, let's go look at villas. Uh-oh. Looks like I got stuck for a second. So now I said, let's go look at some villas, right? So the villas, we go look at Sunrise Village in Vistacana. It's 1,600 square feet, but all you have is a villa. Sure, it's nice, but now you got to spend 179 now, well, 189 now actually, and you're not even a secure area. There's no restaurant or anything near you, so that's cool. Then I go back again to check out Primavera, but again, even though you can buy a 3-bedroom, 3-bath for 125, it doesn't meet the criteria for SSN Lifestyle. So then I was like, okay, if Aurora is $200,000 for a 2-bedroom penthouse, you can get a 2-bedroom over at the beach for less than that. Not the penthouse though, right? So I remember a penthouse used to be $199 or something like that. So then I said, let's go take a look at the beach again. So Rosa sent me over this. Let me know what you guys think. Because remember, SSN Lifestyle members, this is going to be something that you can make additional streams of revenue from because you will be able to rent it out. Only you and Premier Club members can rent it out. Only you and Premier Club members will be able to stay here at a reduced rate. All other members are going to have another price. And all other members are not going to be able to rent it out to make other income from property you don't have to pay for, you don't have to maintain, or anything. So I'm going to have to create the screen a little bigger. Here's what I want to do. Let me see. How big can I get this? So you guys can see the pricing. Uh-oh. What did I do? I did something. I don't know what I did. Let's see here. Did something. Oh, I must have hit something out here. Okay. We're going to go again. All right. Here's the beach. This is what we all know and love, right? You can see right here, they don't show you anything. Where you see these solar panels, that actually is going to be where Arena is going to be at. But don't go anywhere yet. Now look at these prices. The 2-bedroom is no longer 126. It is now 155,000. So it went up 30 grand. The other one that I was talking about that was initially 126 is now 160, the 88 square meters. The other, and that's the smaller units. The Mar building is the smaller units. So now you go to the Soleil building. The Soleil building, just so you guys understand, is generally these ones with the nice rooftops, the angled rooftops. All right. These are the larger units. Now the smaller units are going to be here. All right. So that's generally how it goes. Now, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to say from a standpoint of, depends on what you want to do. If you want to be out in the wilderness by yourself, one of these buildings on this side would probably be best bet. But because I think of rental value, I need a building that's going to be like walking distance to the hotel. The hotel has, get this, ladies and gentlemen, this was not known last year, but they're going to have 3 or 4 restaurants in the hotel. They're going to have shops in the hotel. They're going to have a fitness center in the hotel, just for starters. They also have a condo hotel area as well. We'll get into that. That's what's going to be at the bottom that they call Palmaris. So let me make sure you guys can see this. I'm still on the screen. So let me make sure you can see this. What was the name of the luxury project that Vistacana all sold out? Maybe. Yeah, it's all sold out. Panorama Luxury. Panorama Luxury is all sold out. And remember, they wanted 65% during construction. And what was it? 25% down? Something like that. It was crazy. And remember that the Panorama Luxury had they also had the 2-bedroom for 190 or something like that with the lock off. That was sweet. But the price made it ridiculous, 65% during construction. And that meant 130,000 in 2 months or 2 years. 30 months meant people are paying $3,500 a month during construction. And they still haven't broken ground for that. That was kind of crazy what they did. But it was called Panorama Luxury. And Panorama Luxury, remember, their units also were only like 75 meters, 80 meters. It wasn't anything major. And the penthouse units, yeah, those were major because it's Panorama. They were building them just like my unit. So it was cool. But those prices were off the charts. They were over 200 in the 200s and some 300,000 or something crazy. But anyhow, let me make sure you guys can see this. I had to get myself off the screen. But here's the prices. So Soleil are the bigger units. You see 105 square meters. That's roughly 1,100 square feet for this 2-bedroom, which is now 182,000. But here's where I started thinking about 145 square meters. That's over almost 1,500, 1,600 square feet. That's a nice size. And it's a 3-bedroom. But here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. The investment price is $237. You guys know that is the borderline on about the maximum. 250's always been the maximum because you can buy for 250, you can buy something in America. For 300,000, you can get a studio in downtown Miami that's pre-construction. But a studio is not a 3-bedroom in Punta Cana that has the most amount of tourists in the Caribbean yearly. So now there's a 3-bedroom, 237.7 at the beach. And just to recap, that means it's one of these buildings with the tops, the Soleil. All right. So I said, wait a minute, let me go check this out again. The penthouses clearly are off limits, even though they are 2,500 square feet. even though they are 3,000 square feet, but 400,000, you might as well buy a house somewhere. 355,000, that's way out the range for what we're trying to do, at least what I'm trying to do. So I go down here and notice Arena. I got to tell you guys this story. The Arena 3-bedroom, look at this, 178,000. The 3-bedroom at the Arena and the 3-bedroom Soleil, last year, they were the same unit. Last year, this was about $20,000 less, and this was like in the 150. I think these were 156 or 162 or something. Guess what happened? People were buying the 3-bedroom in the Arena because once I show you the floor plan, you'll see why. Because they were able to save themselves like 50 G's. So you know what they did at the beach? Instead of making these 3-bedroom, 3 baths, they made these at the Arena now 3-bedroom, 2 baths and reduced the square meters. I don't know how people's contracts are going to be. I don't know what's going to happen, but they changed them because people were buying at the Arena and not buying the Soleil units. Now people are buying the Soleil units because the 3-bedroom, 3 bath is no longer an option. And actually, it's an understatement. I believe it's 3-bedroom, 4 baths. All right. So they changed the units, which is funny. Now look at this. The apartments are on the first level. Look at this, 131 square meters. But look at this, 186, 2,000 square feet, 3-bedroom on the lower level, 256,000, which meets, it goes past the threshold, right? But anyhow, I just want to bring this up. And then the Arena, 135 for the same 3-bedroom, but again, it's 2 baths. And then here's the studio apartments that they're calling the Palmeiras. These are 1-bedrooms. These surround the hotel. And once you see the picture of this, that also brings. Now, the reason why I'm going long-winded here is because I need your guys' advice. Because if you're going to be part of the Founders Club, if you're going to be part of the Premier membership, do you think a 3-bedroom at the beach versus a 3-bedroom villa is better? I'll put it this way. A villa at Primaveral means you have soccer field, you have basketball court, you have pools, you have that. But you do not have a restaurant, you do not have a salon, you do not have any hotel, you don't have anything else, no other thing. You have those other social areas like parks, but nothing else. Outside of Primaveral, there are other villas like Investment Hawk. He got a villa, 143,000. That's a 3-bedroom, 2 bath, or 2.5 bath, maybe 2.5 bath for 143,000. But it's not even in a gated community, as far as I can tell. And once again, no amenities whatsoever. The only claim to fame is you're going to be literally 3-minute drive to downtown. So that's a good thing. But you don't have all these other things. Notice now the site general plan I have up. Please notice the corner over here. I can't color code it, but underneath the site general plan, look at here. That looks like a soccer field to me. There's also some other items over here, which I don't know what they are. I didn't ask Rosa. I should have. This didn't exist before. So before, they never said this is where we're going to have these social areas. So at this end, on the left side, there's a soccer field. There's also something over here on the right side, but it looks more like a walkway or water, or maybe it's a pumping plant. I can't tell what that is, but it doesn't look like that's any of the amenities. Now, notice over here at the bottom right-hand corner, that looks like tennis courts to me. Those weren't on the list anymore. It looks like there might even be barbecue grills or some sort of barbecue areas over here on the bottom right-hand side. Notice you move on the right-hand side corner, looks like volleyball court out there to me. Then you span across, and all of a sudden I start seeing some items around the beach area. And I'm like, wait a minute, they have all these amenities here. This is awesome. All right, so now you have my interest again. Here's the Mari buildings. These are the smaller units, okay? That's not what we're interested in. These are the floor plans for the Mari unit. See this 109 meters? This is what I'm talking about. They're including 26 meters of this is terrace. So the unit really isn't 109 meters itself. That'd be 1,100 square feet. But actually, almost the interior of this, they don't even say, which is one of my problems with this place, is they're not giving you actual, it's 74 square meters inside. And again, you notice, well, you can't see it, but it's the bathrooms is shared. The second bedroom shares the bathroom. That's no limits. That's the room I was telling you about originally. Now, I'm going to skip through here because in the Mari building, they really have 74 square meters. That's what they're doing with the units. 79 square meters on the outside unit. So, that's what they're talking about. Let's go, and I'm going to move a little quicker into the larger units. Here's the Soleil buildings, the one with the nice tops, the one with the beautiful penthouse units that are 400 grand. They're worth it. They're like 3,000 square feet. They're awesome. I can't say nothing wrong with that. Somebody wants to buy those, go get them. Those penthouse units, this is what they're calling 186 square meters, not the penthouse unit. So 16 meters of space with another 41. Interior space is 129, which is 14. But that's not what we're talking about here yet. I'm going to go to what I'm talking about for SSN Lifestyle. Let me know what you guys think. Here's where I got excited because this, let me get this larger. This is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. What is that? 1,500, almost 1,600 square feet. Now, look at this. I wish I would have paid attention to their floor plans before, which I did not, but it doesn't matter. I still would have bought it Vistacana. The point is here, though, we have 2 on the left-hand side. Let me see. I can't highlight these. On the left-hand side, look at the 145 square meters. Go to the far left. The 2 bedrooms are against the wall, outside wall, with 2 full bathrooms. So we have 2 master suites. But look at here. Go to the middle of there. There's the 3rd bedroom with the 3rd full bathroom. All right. But there's more. There's more. So we have a kitchen that is beautiful. Soon as you walk down the hallway, you have a kitchen. It overlooks the living room, dining room, and out to the terrace. Beautiful. But does anybody see what's behind the cucina? That is the bath. There's the kitchen, the laundry area, and guess what? Maid's quarters with their full bath. This makes it 3 bedrooms, 4 bath, ladies and gentlemen, with a service area. Now, you know good and well there's no need for a service area. So as an entrepreneur and an investor, you're going to say this is a 4-bedroom, or shall we call it the kids' room, right? We're going to put the kids' room there because it's a small area. It's a twin bed, and there's just going to be a toilet and a stand-up shower and a sink. Small area. So who should be there? The 8-year-old, the 5-year-old, maybe even bunk beds. It depends on how high it is. So 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and we still have a 16 square meters of balcony space. That's roughly 170 square feet. So call it 10 by 17, nice size. And oh, by the way, the bottom floors, they're all sold out. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. They're all sold out, the bottom floors. Okay, just so you know. Let me know what you guys think, because of this layout. 3 bedrooms, 4 baths. That's roughly, like I said, it's probably 1550, 1560 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, kitchen, living room, dining room, 16 square meter deck. Is this worthy of SSN Lifestyle members, where they have special treatment if you're Founders Club members, if you're Premier members? Now, I'm going to say something else. All members of SSN Lifestyle will be able to stay in the unit. The thing, though, the rest of the members are going to be paying a higher price if you want to stay there than the Founders Club and the Premier Club members. So just keep that in mind. Membership will have its privileges. Now, I've been talking long enough. Let me get into something else. This is the arena, and they don't show the arena anymore. This floor plan over here on the right-hand side, these ends, left hand all the way at the left and all the way at the right, they kind of changed it up so it's murky on what they are now, 3 bedroom, 2 baths. Palmaris. Here's the units that are going to be right by the condo hotel with this beautiful pool. I'm not saying I'm investing in a 1 bedroom in these areas. They're 1 bedrooms and studios, but just letting you see that so you can understand. And if you can see, if you can read any of this, I don't know if you can, but here's on the right-hand side, lower right-hand corner is a gymnasium. That's the fitness center. All right. You go up on the right-hand side, it says local. That means there's probably going to be a shop. Next to the shop, where you start seeing the Terraza Logales, those 2 blocks are 2 restaurants. In the middle of Terraza Logales is another restaurant. The other side, on the left-hand side, those 2 blocks by Terraza Logales, those are restaurants. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 restaurants on site. Then you're going to have shops behind them. They say local, so that means they're going to be shops. And you have a lobby. What do you guys think now about the beach? Because 11 months ago, they did not have any of this on the master plan. And now this is just more of the what is that, Palmaris project, 1 bedrooms and studios, which are nice. And by the way, these 1 bedrooms and studios, they're worth mentioning in case anybody's interested in the beach. They're worth mentioning because they're $115,000. In fact, the studio is $85,000. Another studio is $116,000. A 1 bedroom is $124,000, $115,000, $116,000, $117,000 for these 1 bedrooms. And you saw that beautiful design that they're going to have. So it is going to be a little upscale. This looks upscale to me. I like the look. I like what they're doing there. It's beautiful. So you guys let me know. I'm sure a lot of people have something to say. Let me know what you got to say. Let's go. All right, Victor Marrero, what was the name of the luxury project? We already talked about it. Eric, it's the beach all day for me. Gary White, yes. Thank you so much for that feedback. But here's the question, though. I know the beach is cool. I know it's laid out. But the question is, that's going to be part of a benefit for SSN Lifestyle Founders Club members and Premier Club members, where they can actually rent out that unit to make money by themselves. You'll have that luxury. Every other membership, they're going to be able to stay there, but they're going to be paying, well, whatever the going rate is, pretty much minus a little discount because you're a member of SSN Lifestyle. So we have to have you pay less than a person on the street. But let me know what you guys think. Is that worthy of putting it into the SSN Lifestyle versus a villa or versus any other unit? But to me, all these amenities, you guys know I'm big on amenities, and never mind, we still have the beach. It's still there. We still have restaurants on site. We now find out there's a soccer field and some other amenities on the edges. There's tennis courts, it looks like, or I guess they're tennis courts probably, and a barbecue area on another corner. So it looks like they have amenities. And oh, by the way, it also means that they have the that pool that's at the hotel you get to use as well if you don't want to go to that beach area. And they also have lounging areas by the beach itself where they're bringing out, you know, the margaritas, the rum runners. They're bringing it to you while you're sitting out there. My opinion is a bit bass. Let me know. I don't know what that is. Maybe you mean badass. My opinion is a bit biased. Okay, maybe that's what you mean. All right. So let me know what you guys think. Is that a good investment at a $237,000 price point? Although it would not matter to you, but keep in mind, the beach also has a shuttle that takes people to the real beach and a shuttle on tap to take people to go shopping. So that meets a criteria that Vistacana presently does not have. I'm pretty sure Vistacana is going to have a shuttle that takes people to a beach as well. But right now they don't. But this seems to be a little more upscale. But is it worth it? Let me know. So far, we don't have too many people saying anything other than my opinion is a bit biased. I'm an island boy. There we go. Does the beach have a lobby? Yes, it does. There is a lobby. That's always a plus when renting. In my opinion, renters will pay a little more to have that convenience, or you need to have a good manager provide you that service. Victor Marrero, they have the rental program. It's 30%. It's just like everybody else. They have the in-house rental for the unit if you want to go that route. They have that as well. All right. You have to join them and they take 30%. So that's cool. And yes, they have a lobby. In fact, let me pull it back up. You can barely see it on the, you can barely see it. Let's see if they show, let me see. When we go to the bottom where they show the pool, here, I'll take this up a minute. As soon as you walk in, at the in the middle, at the very bottom, in the middle, you walk. This is where you walk in. You can walk in to the shopping area, or you walk in the middle is where the lobby is. You walk through those doors, that's where you're checking in. So it's a hotel condo setup for all the units. And oh, by the way, it includes all AC units, all the kitchen equipment, and some sort of electrical system that apparently is unique to the beach to cost you less in electricity. I don't know what that is, but that's what they're doing. That's what they're claiming. All right. So let me know, you guys. Let me know what you think. But yes, they're on tap. They're Margaritaville like Victor Marrero. Captain J, how much for that layout? 4-bedroom, 4-bath, $237,500. In my opinion, it's on the borderline. But personally, I like it. I like it a lot because I can't even get a villa that has 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. And if I did find one, which I did look, the problem with the villas is that the villas that I found cost $200,000. The only thing comparable to this would be at the Wave. The Wave, but the Wave is 3 levels. And it's nice because you have your jacuzzi and all that right there. But the Wave is $199,000. And yes, it's at the it's in Vistacana, which is kind of cool. But those 3 levels, that kind of matters. It takes a knockoff that is 3 levels and there's no elevator. So it's just a little off. But for another $30,000, you actually have a 4-bedroom unit that can sleep. You guys know how many that is. That's at least 8. We haven't even gotten to the sofa sleeper. We haven't even gotten to the bunk bed situation, possibly. So they could sleep like 12 people. 12. and you have all these amenities. So let me know what you guys think, because right now it's either 199, 179 for a villa, but the villas, like I said, 3-bedroom, 3-bath villas, standalone. You could be in Vista Cana, like Sunrise Village, 189, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2.5 bath. That's it. You can be like Investment Hawk, join him at Villa Del Mar. That was 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths as well. Or actually, for 143, it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, because for the extra 8,000, they're adding that extra bedroom. But it's 3.5 baths, standalone, no amenities. Aurora Luxury, the penthouse, 88 square meters, and all that is a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath with nothing upstairs on the terrace. And Aurora Luxury, all it has is a restaurant, bar, fitness center, a children's playground area with the water park, the 25-seat theater, which is nice. But to me, if you're going to do 199, 37,500 more, and you get all the amenities at the beach, including the beach itself, you're right there out in the sand. Come out and you have 5 restaurants. You have a fitness center, the same as Aurora. You just don't have the children's water park. But again, I don't know what that is out there by the soccer field. That could be another water, but you do have a water park, because that's what the beach is. You have kayaks that you can have out there. You can have your little windsurfing things. So that in itself trumps that little kids play area at Aurora. And the units are bigger. And this is true luxury, in my opinion. So to me, it's worth spending this, because the rental values are going to be more. I will say one thing that has nothing to do with anything else. The one thing I should mention is, at the beach, it's going to be the priciest. It's $300 a month HOAs. As a Founders Club member and all that, who's ever in the SSN lifestyle, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's going to be paid. It's going to be taken out of the proceeds. But the fact of the matter is, for anybody that wants to buy one of these, it's $300 a month for that 3-bedroom, $3,600 a year. But I think you're going to be able to rent this for more than $150 a night. So again, I'll use worst case scenarios. Is any one of these furnished? No, they are not furnished. They do have a furniture package. And quite frankly, I do not know the furniture package price. I believe, well, I'll put it this way. I do know what it was last year. It was $25,000 for the furniture package last year. They have a group price, but we all know due to inflation, the prices have increased. All right. But yeah, they have a furniture package because they're a condo hotel. They're renting out people's units. They're getting 30%. It was $25,000 for the package, which is not bad. If it's still 25, I don't think I have that information. I'm not privy to that. I don't see that anywhere here. No mention of furniture package. So we'll see what happens. But let me know if you were, even if you're not going to be a Founders Club member, let me know what you guys think. If you're not going to be a premier member, even though you're not going to be, let me know what you think. I want to hear some feedback on this, please. All right. Looks like a Class A property. I like it. Where's the location in Punta Cana? Oh, Captain J, I forgot to mention the best part. It's downtown Punta Cana. I forgot to mention that. It's downtown Punta Cana. You got to walk. I drove there. So it's on the other side of the Dolphin Cove Discovery. And I would say it's, let's see, it's probably 200 yards, maybe 3. Well, the beach itself is probably, the arena is probably 250 yards. To get to the beach in the interior, it's probably going to be 300, 350 yards away. 3 football fields from downtown. But that's not the thing. They have a shuttle. I'm going to put the map up. I did this on Monday, I believe. I'll run a map so you can see where I'm talking about. But it is at Class A, in my opinion. They have upped the game. If you guys saw some of how the buildings look, they're awesome. Okay. How much for it? It's $237,500. Oh, by the way, the shuttle, there's a free shuttle to town. They have a free shuttle, so you go those 300 yards. They drop you off, I guess, on the way to the beach. They have their own special beach. I think it was called something like Ataza Beach or something like that. So they have their own private beach or made a deal with some beach area, but it's $237,500. And I'll show you exactly where this is. So you can see it on the screen. There you go. See Dolphin Discovery right here. Let me see if you can see that. Okay, there you go. Dolphin Discovery. From there, it's like 300 yards. And since they don't have a legend here, I can't really get you the thing. It's just by guess. Like I said, I met with Rosa downtown in front of Coco Bongo. So here, I met in front of Coco Bongo, and then I drove like here past Dolphin Discovery, and they built a dirt road, and then they had a link fence around this area with a trailer, and the trailer served as their place where they would meet people, because at the time they didn't even have the model done. They almost had the model done, so I was able to walk into it where I saw the cabinets and all that made, but they didn't have the furniture inside at that time. They had the floor laid and all that and the doors on. So I was able to see the unit, and I didn't like the size of the bedrooms. I was like, nah, these ain't gonna work. And so from that little area to this beach area was probably 100 yards. So like I said, it's probably 300 yards to the Dolphin Discovery, which is downtown. Captain J, you know, downtown area. So, but they have a shuttle. So that's cool. So you got to like that. I like that. Is any one of these furnished? Nope. What you get is like I said, you have all your, you have the washer dryer combo. You have all your kitchen appliances. You have all the air conditioning units. You just don't have the furniture, the beds, the dining table. You don't have none of that. But they give you everything else, the main stuff, the refrigerator, I don't know if it has a dishwasher, but they give you the refrigerator, they give you all that. In fact, I'm going to check this out right now. All right. So let me know. I think it looks good. I don't imagine renting will be a problem at all. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's a problem. And that's why SSN Lifestyle and Premier Club members, they'll be able to rent it out. And again, we don't know what those numbers are going to be, unfortunately. We don't know if we can rent it out for $200 a night, $250 a night, $300 a night. It's yet to be determined. But what I will say is, when you start measuring yourself similar to Capcana type properties, where you have the amenities on site in walking distance, you have people feeling good, you have restaurants, you have fitness center, you have everything right there, and it does look upscale. In fact, I should show you guys some of the pictures. Okay, rental program and SSN Lifestyle. That's right, 2 thumbs up. That's it, an added bonus. That's another reason why I'm considering this. So that's why I'm asking people, even if you're not going to be in it, what do you think is a bonus feature where it's something you don't own, you didn't buy, but yet you're sitting there and you could say, because I'm going to tell you my idea of what it could rent for is off the charts. There's no basis for this. Zero basis. But I'm thinking it's going to be like $250, $300, and if there's a holiday or special high season, I think it could get $300 a night, $295. So if you can get $295 and you can do 50%, and I'll raise it up to 300. So that's, you know, you guys are going to get a portion of the proceeds. So let's just call that 2,100. And then let's just say it's a net 1,500, 1,400, let's say net, because we're going to have, whatever set up, whether it's 30% or whether it's housekeeper and somebody coming in. But either way, let's just take off 30%. So 1,400, 1,300, something like that. That you didn't have to pay for. You don't have to upkeep. You don't have to do anything. Somebody's sending you a check, 1,300, because you sent somebody to rent it out. I think that's pretty good. That's revenue streams, right? Added way to make money. That's not costing you anything. You're just paying your normal monthly membership fee. So they are still good prices, sir. Wilson Koo, I agree with you on that. I agree. I think we're at the 237.5 for the 4-bedroom. I think that is a deal, in my opinion, especially for this property. We're negotiating with the local manager in Punta Cana that will charge only 20% for the service. I have a few other owners jumping on that deal. We can probably do a package deal with this manager. Yes, Victor Marrero, that's what I anticipate. In fact, I'm not even going to leave money on the table, quite frankly, because I'm thinking I'm going to get a management company. That's what I'm really thinking. I'm going to actually have the management company at the Vistana Business Center. It's not on the way to downtown, which would present a problem. But I think I want to do a management company because that 20, 25, 30% is too good to pass up. You're going to have, there's not going to be enough rental management companies. Let's just put it that way. Or I might want to partner with somebody. I just don't know yet. But 20%, it may not even be worth partnering with anybody and just go with somebody else at 20%. I just don't like 30. I like 20 better. Because in that scenario where you would rent for $2,100, they get $400. That's more than enough because it's only going to cost even if I paid somebody $100 to clean it up, the other $300 is thin air. So that's why I have a problem with these numbers. They're way up there compared to, because you're going to be able to charge, if you can charge $350 a night, now you're getting into another stratosphere. Now you're getting into something like $2,700, $2,800, and giving somebody 20%, that's $600. And we're only going to be doing, the housekeeper's $100. And since there's no maintenance, that's a lot of money for a weekly rental, in my opinion. And so if you can keep it in-house and you send somebody and say, hey, yeah, we'll keep some money too. But the fact of the matter is I can pay somebody $100, have somebody on hold, standby for maintenance. And it's standby and I'm not paying him a retainer. It's just since I'm going to do business with him, he's going to make an agreement with me. Whenever there's an issue, he comes and fixes if there's a problem. So to me, paying somebody almost $600 for something that should only cost you $100 is kind of a lot. That's all I'm saying. The beach to downtown Punta Cana is only about a 10-minute walk. It's right there. Yep, Victor Morel's got it right. I would say he's got it about right. I would think if I was downtown, if I'm at Coco Bongo, it's going to take about 10 minutes, I think. 5 minutes, I'll be at almost near the arena. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere between 7 to 10 minutes is my estimation if I'm at Coco Bongo and walk. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can look at our channel and see the downtown Punta Cana. I made a video on it so you can see what this is going to look like in 6 years. You have the development plan already there. And keep in mind, this is not even actually downtown at the moment. But downtown is going to move closer to this because they're going to be building some other things on the other side of that Dolphin Cove adventure. So keep that in mind. But in an investment standpoint, let me know if you're an investor, if an entrepreneur, or somebody that rents out. Let me know just from a rental standpoint, what do you think? Yes, Victor, that's close. I know exactly where this is. Exactly. I am, for one, bullish on this. And I'm going to implement this into the SSN Lifestyle Founders Club and Premier Club memberships. So if you're considering that, please join. There's only 15 spots in the Founders Club, and there's Premier Club is going to be, unlimited people can be in Premier. But Founders, they have special things that nobody else is going to have. So that's why the Founders Club is major. And I think that's going to be good. So I also have here, let me look at something. Let me go look at something because, oh, sorry. I forgot. She sent me, okay, get this, in case anybody's interested. They have payment plans. You get a 10% discount if you do 80% upon signing contract, 20% upon delivery. So if somebody paid, well, for this, I'll use this one as an example, $237, 10% is $23,000 off. So that's $214. If you give them 80%, $175, let's say, then you get that 10% discount, and then you owe 20% upon delivery. The second one is a 7% discount if you give them 50% down. 7% still on 200,000 is still 14,000 plus. And then 30% payment plan during construction. And they still have this in place. 10% down, 40% during construction, 50% upon delivery. That damn sure beats 65%, 65% down and 15% down, 65% during construction and 15% down like Panorama Luxury. And now Panorama Luxury, even though I love that project too, but they just priced themselves out. It just made it stupid. They didn't have a unit anywhere near this. Not even close. And this is downtown. So you have the cachet of saying we're downtown. We have a shuttle that'll take you to the grocery store. We have a shuttle that'll take you to our private beach. And you have the amenities that are on site, because that little beach, that's Crystal Lagoons. I suggest you Google Crystal Lagoons, ladies and gentlemen. This is an investment for 2022. Now, if anybody knows how much you can rent this for, that would be the big deal. That would be the big deal. If we know you can rent it for $300 a night, $350, $395, that'd be awesome. I'm not going that high. I'm conservative. I'm thinking $250 a night normally. On a weekend, maybe $299 or $240, $230. I don't know. But the way it's looking, I think this is going to be Class A, like Captain J says, and I think we're going to be good. Vic Wilson Koo, that is a great idea. Eric, believe it or not, back in 2018, I was going for the beach also until I saw Conner Rock Galaxy. It was a wrap then. Yeah, I can imagine. Exactly the same thing I did last year. I was looking at the beach and it was still dirt, except for they built that first section and I was able to see the unit. I was like, hey, what else you got over here? And they didn't say nothing about tennis courts, soccer courts. They didn't say nothing about the condo hotel. They didn't say nothing about the restaurants that were going to be there. And they didn't say nothing about if that's tennis courts in the back and all. They didn't say nothing. They just said, oh, over here out back, meaning out by the freeway, there's going to be more restaurants and bars out there. I was like, well, that's not here. I was like, what's going to be here? And they didn't want to commit at that time, probably because they probably didn't even know if they were going to be able to get restaurants and all that in there and shops. So all that shops and restaurants wasn't even talked about, because otherwise when I was staying at the unit, they would have just said, oh yeah, less than 50 yards away where we build a hotel, there's going to be shops, restaurants, there's going to be a gym and fitness center. Oh, and over there's going to be a soccer field and some playground area probably. They didn't say none of that. And again, I would have still bought it VistaCon. Just face it. And just like you, Morero, You went out there to the golf course and was like, I'm at the golf course, I'm at the Hard Rock, I'm by the beach, the real, real beach, walking distance within 3 minutes. So you're just like, why would I buy at the beach? It's just a dirt. And they're talking about some Crystal Lagoon thing, whatever. So I could easily see that. But now the prices have gone up. We both lost out on that appreciation. I got to say that, because could have bought this same 3-bedroom for, I think, 170, 180. And now it's like 50 G's more. But it's still worth it, in my opinion. That's a good payment structure. Yeah, that 10% and 40% is good. What's the projected timeline for delivery? Oh, glad you mentioned that. Okay, they have all different delivery timelines. You can go from next year all the way up till 2024. I don't know if I have it. It's in my email. Yeah, I don't have it. So she sent me all that. Yeah, they still have you now. Okay, hold on. Let me say this. The bottom level, all sold out for this unit. You know why? Because you have more terrace space on the bottom level. I can't blame anybody. The bottom level is the one you should buy. I asked her for that first. I said, okay, building 18 is going to be built in 2024. Building 20, no, sorry. Yeah, building 18 and building 20 is going to be first quarter 2024. And she sent it over to me, which is the 4th phase. So that means the prices went up like 20 grand. Actually, it went up more than that. But they're all sold out on the bottom unit, sadly. Well, no. Hold on. I don't mean sold out. Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. The bottom unit, one is sold. The other, in building 18, well, there's only 2 units on each side. Building 18, they're reserved. People have put down their 10%, but they haven't completed yet, so they're reserved. Then in building 20, which is on the corner, by the way, that is one's available. And wait, it's not reserved, but there's no price either. But anyhow, it's 200. It should be 237,000. Well, actually, I may be wrong, because I can't really tell, because I think the bottom unit costs more. And I guess I could just pull up the, I think the bottom unit costs more. So that might be the 250. So 237 would have to be the second floor, second level. That's what it looks like. Floor. Yeah, the second floor. Second floor is 237,000. So second floor available. First floor not available. Building 20, they do have a first floor, but she didn't put the price in. I don't know what the price is, quite frankly. It might be 250. Well, let's go see, right? We'll pull it up. All right. Anybody else have any thoughts on this? And then we're probably going to have to wrap it up. Please smash the like button. And that's so the YouTube gods still know we have somebody here. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. All right. Okay. Well, this is good news. The threshold of 256 for the 186 square meters. Nice. Okay, where's that? Oh, there it is. No, that's the arena. Where is it? Oh, she doesn't have the prices in here for first floor. No wonder I was confused, because in my mind, I thought it was 237.5. So I'm going to have to clarify with her tomorrow, but it might be 237 for that first floor unit, which is the one that I prefer to have, quite frankly. Type 5, 237, 750. That's the one you want. And that's Palmeiras. So this is kind of doesn't even really give you that unit on the first level. It says it's 131 at 186. Oh, so I am right. The 186 square meter unit, I know what it is. Okay. That's with the extra terrace space. That's why. Here it is. It's the extra terrace space. It's the same unit, but you have 41 square meters of extra terrace space. So that's the one that's 256. So the second floor is 237, 750. 237,000 is the second floor unit, which here's the second floor. So your terrace is 16 square meters, 170 square feet. Call it 10 by 17, which is a nice size, almost bigger than a bedroom. So that's just the way it is. So spend 256, which is the threshold. That's over the threshold. For the bottom unit, they do have one unit available in building 20. Locking in that price is probably a good idea as well. What's $20,000 difference at that price point? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that gives you an idea. And I guess you guys didn't see what I was talking about. I didn't realize it. Here's the Soleil building 186. So this is on the right hand. You see the 41 square meters. That's huge. That's pretty big. That's 450 square feet. That's huge. And then when you go upstairs, you take away that terrace. You don't get that 41 square meters additional added. That's where they get the 186 because they're including that terrace of 41 square meters. Instead, you got the 16 square meters, 237. So for 20 grand more, is it worth it? And quite frankly, it could be, because now you're entertaining the idea of a jacuzzi. So that's something to be said. And even if you're upstairs, 170 square feet, I don't know why you would need two living room areas and two dining room areas. But you could put a jacuzzi on the terrace. But of course, that's going to cost you an extra 10 G's. So, and the 186 unit does not include a jacuzzi. All right. Let me know what you guys think. If anybody else has any say in this, what's your strategy? Pay the remaining balance? Are you looking at a loan, or are you bringing the Tony Montana cash duffel bag with you to closing? For me, depends on the numbers. It's still 0%. So no duffel bag of cash needed. 0% for 2.5 years. No reason to do anything. And then at the end, in 2024, let's call it what it is. We don't know what the interest rates are going to be. At 2024, you might have to do that cash deal. Or 2023, because they might be done in 2023 because these guys are rolling. But either way, you're going to have to bring that duffel bag of cash, I would think, if interest rates are going to be 8, 9, 10%, then it would make no sense. Unless the guy said, okay, we'll give you a loan for like 15 years or something. But I don't see how that's going to happen. So yeah, you might have to do the cash balance, which will be 50%, which will be an IOU 125, 130. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Have it free and clear. And it only costs you 0% at all. So you have the appreciation plus the actual cost. You only have to deal with the interest. That's all doable. I think at that time, we're going to have to determine. Because we don't know what the interest rates are going to be in 2-3 years. I have a feeling they're going to be a lot higher than 5 or 6%. Boss, Can you please send me the info for this complex? Thanks. Sure, no problem. I'll send you an email. For me, also depends on the numbers as well, too. It's all about that ROI cash flow. But like Eric said, this looks like a winner. The 4th bedroom, wow, that caught my attention. Exactly, Captain J. That's exactly what caught my attention. I was like, how did I miss this before? I don't even know if it was on their brochure before, quite frankly, because I was looking at this thing going, how did I miss this? Because it probably was at 190 already. I think that's what the price was. So going in, I was going to get a 1-bedroom for 90 at the beach. That's what my idea was. Then when I found out it was 112 at the arena, then I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll get it at the arena, still have the beach area. And then when I went to Panorama and they said 122 for the penthouse, I was like, and I have all this stuff. I was like, well, then the beach, forget about it. Now that the beach actually has amenities galore, and it looks even more upscale than Vistacana, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Even paying 30 grand more, it's worth it, because they're already selling penthouses for 400 grand. So that just gives you an idea right there. We have a winner, chicken dinner. All right, Wilson Koo agrees. It's a winner. Captain J pretty much agrees. Victor Marrero says he went there also just like me and originally thought that was a place to go. But now it's looking like the go-to spot. I compare it with everything else, downtown, REA, Central Park, Aurora. So far, I'm not seeing any other project that stacks up to these guys. Aurora, I do like that 25 seat theater, but it's only 25 seat. But remember, at this location, they have the hotel with restaurants. Aurora only has 1. Fitness center they have. I just can't compare it to anything else. The other properties downtown don't have this cachet. And this cachet is going to be major. And I believe that first phase, I think the people are going to be able to get their first phase units probably in the next 2-3 months. So we're going to find out pretty fast, although the water hasn't been filled in yet. So I don't think it's going to be open. So that's just the way it is. All right. Anybody else have anything to say about this project? Because this is an investment opportunity that's going on right now. You can lock in today's prices. Remember, the penthouses, the 3 or 4 bedroom penthouse is 400 grand. The 2 or 3 bedroom penthouse is 300 grand. This is not even a penthouse, but the 4 bedrooms get you to an area. In fact, you know what? We can do something. You guys know how I like to find out some things while we're doing the live. I'm going to go to Airbnb right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I'm going to put in winter rates. Okay, Punta Cana. No. Where is this? Okay, we'll go to this province that they call it. I'm going to go with some check-in dates that, let's just go in prime time, because this is what we really want to know, right? I'm going to go prime time the week before President's Day, which is really not prime time, but we're going to go with, how about this? We're going to go with 6 adults, 3 children. How about that? They're under 12 years old. That's 9 people. We're going to find out how much people are charging in 2022 in Punta Cana. Oh my. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a villa territory for $431 a night. And remember a villa. Remember a villa. This is one of the problems with the villa that I have. Even if it's in Vistacana, even if it's in Primavera, even if it's in Cana Rock or Macau or Cap Cana, in a villa, all you're going to have is you're going to have a pool yourself, or a jacuzzi yourself, and everything else you can't put in there. You can add a deck, you can add a game room, you can do all that. But now, when they want to go out to a restaurant, they're leaving your unit. When they want to go to fitness and work out, unless you have a gym in your villa, they're leaving. This is great news right here because this is for 9 people. There's only certain units that can sleep 9 people. They are getting they're getting the same price in Cap Cana or Bavaro or in El Cortecito. This is $380, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I guess we have our numbers. We don't even have to search. If it's in Cap Cana, you're making a hell of a lot more money. Okay. So, only certain units. There's 394. Let's go see who this is. This is in Veron even. Oh my goodness. 760, 380. This is in 1500. Oh, what's this? 44 a night. Oh, campsite. That's cute. This is over by Veron, and they're still getting these prices, but these are villas, which is good. I like this because if you're going to sell, this is the beauty. You get to tell your customer, you get to say, hey, we have 4 restaurants. We have fitness center. We have this badass crystal lagoon over here where you can bring we have kayaks here. We have wind surfers. We have swimming. We have volleyball court. We have soccer field. We have a shuttle to the beach and shuttle to the downtown. We have barbecue grills. We have all this stuff. Why are you going to spend $600 a night at a villa? $598 at a villa. Here's Cocatel golf course. Oh, by the way, I should say this. Here's a villa with lake and private views, $380 a night. How many of you would take $380 a night? I'll take $380 a night. I'll take $380 a night. Let's just put it that way. All right, these are all villas. See, a person has to get a villa. I haven't seen there. Well, let's just face facts. There are no 4-bedroom, 4-bath units that are condos. I don't think so. There's none. So all these people are going to have to get a villa, and you guys can see these prices. These are, even though these places are awesome, but $700 a night, $799 a night, $1,800 a night. These are awesome. $700 a night. I mean, this is incredible. I will give you that. Wow, on the beach is crazy. I want to see what this 140 is. Villa, big pool, 2 blocks. That doesn't look appealing. That's not the beach. Here goes something else. They're claiming they can sleep 9. They have 1 2-bedroom sofa sleeper. So they're going to put another bed in one of the bedrooms. That's not appealing. Okay, guys. I think the answer is clear. There's money to be made here. There's money to be made. There are no other condos that have 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, and can sleep 9. And in fact, this can sleep. There's 4 bedrooms. This could sleep 8. This could sleep 10 in theory. Okay, 431. Oh, that's the villa again. Let's see what else. Okay, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. Lord have mercy. Well, look at that. Wow. Look at that price. Yes, exactly, Captain J. I think we have found our diamond in the rough that's still a diamond. And luckily, get this. There's only building 18, 20, and 22. 22 is 50 yards away from the hotel. So I asked her about building 22. They're not for sale yet, which means it'll be in 2024 because that'll be the next phase 5. So I was like, that was perfect location. You walk outside the building, and 50 yards away is the hotel where the restaurants, the pool is. And then you walk straight ahead and you can walk right into the beach. Even though the building 20 is in the corner and it's off from the beach, a little back off, which has maybe a little something, but unfortunately in that corner, they had the tennis courts or basketball courts or something in that corner, which means people will be walking by your villa. I don't know how, quiet time, how it might be, but nonetheless, you'll be up front anyhow. It won't really matter because the way the living room is up front, all buildings are open in the back. So when people park, they'll be on the back of your unit. So anybody that has the bedroom that is behind the kitchen and that other bedroom, it'll be in the walkway. But the good news is no traffic because you're going to be on the end of the building. So nobody has to walk by your unit to get to your unit. So therefore, even those people, it's not going to be that loud. It's just the traffic from people walking or driving in. But yes, I share your Lord have mercy. Quite frankly, I'm going to do something that's going to be safe. I'm going to go with 8 people instead of 9. We're going to have a sofa sleeper, so it would be able, in theory, to sleep 10, but we're going to go with 8. So that would be more than generous. So this way we can see what happens here. So here's what happens when we say 8 people. And sure enough, we have our man over here in Primavera because he has 2 queen-size beds in one of the bedrooms. It's a funky setup, and it's weird. It blocks a closet, but he has 2 bedrooms in his second bedroom. I believe it was queen-size beds in his second bedroom. He has a king-size bed in the master. Then he has a sofa sleeper, so that's how he's able to sleep 8. And it's in Primavera. Here's also another person in Primavera. I've never seen this awning. I guess they allow it. But again, they're putting 3 bedrooms and they're putting 2 beds in that bedroom as well, but they're in Primavera. Again, Primavera only has soccer, pool, basketball courts, no spas, no fitness centers. Oh, yeah, they have a fitness center and they also have a game room, which is why I love that area. It's going to be cool, but it's no beach. There's no Crystal Lagoon Beach. But this leads us to where people are making 3 bedrooms can sleep 8 people. So now you know what you need to do. This 4 bedroom can sleep 10 people, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what happens when we go back out to 10. That's the rarefied air that you're going to be in. So here's the rarefied air. Somebody brings 2 families. They are going to sit there and go, yes, we're going to spend $400 a night. So my benchmark, I'm going to set the benchmark at $400 to $450 to $495 a night. It could be more because we're downtown. Remember, walking distance to Coco Bungo. You don't have to you don't have to drive. You don't have to call somebody to get downtown. So the cachet may be $500 a night. Might be the thing. $450, $500 a night. $3,500 a week. 20%. I'm not giving up 20%. I'm telling you right now. Not going to happen. Not giving up $750. Won't happen. I'll start my own business and keep it in-house. Because it's only going to cost us $100 for housekeepers. If that, well, I'm paying people 100. I already know people will clean the 2-bedroom for $25. So I'm going to give somebody 100 straight out because I want to make sure we have, 5-star. So we shouldn't have a problem. So I'm thinking we're going to be approaching 500, anywhere from 400 to 500. So we're looking at 2,800 during prime time. I know this is a lot to talk about tonight, but Victor Morero just hit it right on the head. Great for groups, like 4 or 5 couples can split and spend only about $150 a night. Looking at a family trip in February to check out Latin concert at the Hard Rock. Oh, nice. Okay, just gave me a nice idea. Victor Morero, I already know. Yeah, we think alike because we've been in the rental business. You know what's going to happen. And oh, by the way, 3 hours in, please smash the like button if you're still here with us. If you still want to give me some feedback, what you think about this 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Is it worth $237? Or do you want to get that one on the bottom floor that has that extra 41 square meters of patio space and it's $257,000? That extra 41 square meters gets you a jacuzzi, even though you can put a jacuzzi on the actual deck as well. But this gets you jacuzzi and extra space. That's going to be off the charts. By the way, I forgot to mention, they call it a salon event center. They actually have an events room at the hotel. Ding, 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 ding. Events room at the hotel, ladies and gentlemen. When they have groups, where do you think the groups are want to stay for the events that are going to be there? We know where they're going to stay. In the 4 bedrooms or the penthouse units. That's where they're going to stay. People are going to rent those out. $600 a night, $500 a night. The Latin concert coming in February to the Hard Rock. We all know the Hard Rock can only have studio units. They have 1 bedrooms too. But that only going to sleep 5 to 6 people. 4 to 6. Now you tell somebody I have a 5-bedroom, a 4-bedroom that can sleep 10 people. And like Morero says, actually, Morero, it's less than that. Consider 4 rooms and we're charging $500 a night. So it's $125 a person. That's the way they can look at it. $125 a couple. And for them, you can imagine a couple staying at the beach. 4 couples or 3 couples, whatever the case may be, because now they're sitting there going, okay, we're going to do kayaks. We are. The other ones are like, we're going to the fitness center. The other ones are like, we're going shopping because there's a mall here in the hotel. We're going to the restaurant. The others are like, I think I'm going to take the shuttle and we're going to go down to we're going to go to the mall, or we're going to go in town to the Coco Bongo, or we're going to go to the private beach. This is set up perfectly for rentals. Perfectly. Not the 1-bedroom, not the 2-bedroom, not the 3-bedroom, 2-bath that they're going to sell at the arena, but this particular unit that is literally 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, a 4th bedroom, and a 4th bath, because they called that, the maid's quarters. But we don't want any maids because we're going to monetize this. We're renting this out. We're investors. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case tonight. It's 3 hours in. Please smash the like button. Please, if you like what we're talking about, subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I will add, once again, business and personal credit down below in the description. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. Just like this beach project, no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. You will need cash in order to put the down payment down, and then you pay monthly payments with 0% interest. That's for all the pre-construction properties. So search the channel that we have others that have come out. Maybe this is too pricey. There's other projects that are a little less expensive. So consider that as well. And I'm not going to leave you without playing one of the SSN Lifestyle promo videos. Let me see. I think we're going to have a concert downtown. So that means I'm going to have to do this one. I believe this is the right one.
Come on, come on.
Who's next? All right, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.